Live on my personal Facebook page, and we're live on Academics TV Facebook page as well. I think we got 1 million followers over at Academics TV Facebook page. I think my personal one's at like 500,000. Anyway, who cares? Chat, what's good with y'all, man? I'm back in the building. Very happy and blessed to be here for y'all, and I'm happy to be alive. What's good with y'all? It's a nice Monday afternoon, or really Monday night at this point. Got a bunch of topics to get to. I think obviously I broke the streak last night, right? I had like a 2 streak going on. I broke it. It's all good. We're going to get it back. All right. The chat should pop up soon, but yo, I do want to say, man, shout out to everybody who copped them. Everybody who copped the, did I get the drop? I thought I got the drop. I didn't get the drop? Nah, I did get the drop. My man sent me the drop. I got to get the drop hooked up. I got some new drops. By the way, I'm working on emotes for y'all. I got whoever want emotes, y'all want emotes in the Kick chat, the Rumble chat. Could I put emotes in the YouTube chat? I don't know. We're going to get to it. Don't you worry about that one. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Because we got a new drop. Shout out to my man. He's been really good in getting me all the drops I need for my soundboard over here. Let me see if he got me right. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if he got me right. I got to see if my man got me right. By the way, he's a chat nigga. One of my reliable chat niggas. Let me see if he got me right. He sent me a bunch of new drops. Okay. This email's taking forever to come. Okay, here we go. So, he said you got to get this one and then this one. Y'all want to hear the drops I got now, chat? Hold on. I'm going to make y'all hear the new drops. I got some new drops for y'all. You know, we always had the...
I've seen him do it.
That's the first one. Then we got the...
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
And of course, we got the fruits. Okay, we got the... Come on, man. Big blooded. I got to get the on Paru. We got to get that one, too. Somebody hook me up with that. But then we got the... I like this one.
Nothing beats a jet to...
I like that one. Hold on. We got a couple more, but let me just load these ones in real quick. Let me just load these joints in. By the way, welcome. All right, the chat's on the screen. We good now. We good. Bang right there. And supposedly these are new sounds right here. These are new sounds. The new sounds, let's see it.
I bully the whole scene.
Oh, I love that.
I bully the whole scene. Oh, it's movie time.
It's movie time. I like that. Hold on. We got some more, though.
Call Dago.
We still got that one. Hold on. Nah, I can't wait to use this one. Pause.
I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Oh, man. All right. My soundboard coming together good, man. Chat, we in here, man. Nah, these are good. Yo, we need more. Oh, hold on. All right, enough. Yo, we need more Dr. Umar drops for my soundboard.
I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Hilarious. Anyway. Okay. All right, people. You guys, as per usual, could spam whatever topics you guys want me to cover today. We will be just kind of all over the place, bouncing around, having a good time. It's just Monday, top of the week. I hope you guys have had a good day. If you were at work, if you're driving, man, keep your eyes on the road, keep your ears listening to what we got going on, and hope I can still entertain y'all. For my delivery drivers who usually kick it during the daytime, I know y'all sometimes expect me to, y'all know y'all hitting y'all Amazon routes, you feel me? And y'all want me to be there, but I'm a little bit late today. It's all good. All right. First and foremost, I'm going to start off hot. Well, not really hot, but my man Adam 22 is getting sued. If you guys don't know, Adam 22 is getting sued because the gang members are ganging over at No Jumper. Okay, now Adam 22 is now being sued because some gang niggas pulled up at No Jumper, Whack 100, okay, and Loose Cannon, who he was free at the time, and a couple other guys was outside of Adam 22's building, and it's his warehouse that he bought for like $5 million for No Jumper. He wasn't there. However, a guy who showed up to be a guest got his ass thoroughly whipped. He got stripped, naked, robbed. I think they almost pistol whip him. And there was one time it felt like they was about to shoot him, and Whack was heard in the audio saying, "Don't do it." Okay. Now, this guy has done many interviews. He basically had told people, listen, I'm going to get my get back. It just won't be with violence. And Adam has done a shit ton of content on that particular thing. Now, the great thing about No Jumper, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is where No Jumper's knack or niche is. They will have their host crash out. It's like a reality show. Like, it's a reality show where, you know, I know, like, say some crazy shit happen, unless it made us look in the best light or we have no legal whatever, I'd probably delete that clip. Not with No Jumper. And No Jumper, you could go up there, pull your gun, have your gun in your waist. You could disrespect the host, beat a nigga up outside. It's a wild, wild west. But that's exactly why we love it. However, it does bring you and open you up to a lot of possibly legal ramifications when, you know, some of the broke gang members start realizing the white man got a lot of money. Okay. Now, I don't know if they're suing the people who beat their ass, but they're suing Adam. Now, I'm going to show you a video. Hopefully, I can get an edited video of what happened. But supposedly, these dudes who got jumped right outside of Adam's studio, they're now filing a lawsuit. Now, the guy named is Jeremy Reed. He claimed he was concussed in an alleged December 2024 incident at No Jumper, Burbank, California headquarters. Now, this is actually pretty concerning. I got to be honest with y'all, chat. This same beatdown was referenced in a indictment against Big U and the Rollin' 60 Crips. So this particular beatdown was actually referenced. So think about this. The feds know about this beatdown, and now the guy who got beat down is suing. So you could only imagine the feds are probably going to try to talk to him because maybe they could add some charges. You got to imagine these things. So the guy named is Jeremy Reed. He claimed he got beat down in December at the No Jumper headquarters, and he claimed that the people who whooped his ass were agents, employees, guests, and affiliates of Adam's company. Now, this is going to be a really interesting thing, and I want to see how Adam navigates this. First of all, everybody at No Jumper, y'all checks getting cut. All right. Number one, Adam going to have to retain a lawyer. This is probably going to be a lengthy process with this guy probably wanting some money. Whatever lawyer who took this on probably just wants to get some type of settlement. Yo, y'all gang members costing Adam money. Y'all checks got to get cut. Number one. That's number one. Number two, this is going to be probably one of the things that's going to change how No Jumper does their business from now on. Adam, he's a shrewd, he's white. Come on now. Like, the nigga name is Grant Mason. He's not going to do things like he fired his first group of co-hosts once he realized it was supposedly unprofitable, right? He don't believe in investing like that. He's about dollars and cents. If it is deemed that these gang members that run up to No Jumper are costing him money in legal fees, he's already paying for security, this, that, and third, and now he got to pay out for ass whippings that they're giving out, because all these niggas talk about is catching fades on this, on that, on the dead homies, on whatever. If that's the case, and he got to start paying out, we might see Adam start drifting away from y'all gang members, okay? It's cool when y'all are profiting him. It's not cool when y'all losing the money. So we'll see how he handles that. So the dude, he's kind of described his injuries. He said, yo, the alleged beatdown resulted in a broken nose, bruised eyes, pain and suffering. He said he racked up a bunch of medical expenses. Add an insult to injury, he says he was deprived of personal property, which means they were confiscated, okay? They were robbed. They took more cash, other valuables over $10,000. And Reed says Adam was aware of the complaints, police activity, and other indication that folks who hung around the building created a dangerous and unsafe condition on the property, and says Adam negligently failed to take responsibility of monitoring and supervising the premise while hosting his podcast. Now, that's going to be very interesting. By the way, I looked up this lawsuit. I looked in LA Superior Court. There's no indication it got filed yet. So whoever this guy's lawyer is sent this to TMZ, right? However, here's the thing. The thing with civil cases, it's not about like, did you do it or did you not? Like Adam obviously wasn't there, but Adam is the bag, right? So he's going to get sued. Here's usually the thing with civil cases. Are you liable for the damages that were incurred? Now, if this happened on the lot or the property of No Jumper, and this person had some type of formal invitation, and I think that's probably going to be where the argument is. Did he have a formal invitation to this property, which is a business, from someone who represents themselves or acts in accordance as an employee or an associate with the building or Adam 22? For if that's the case, they might be able to hold Adam liable for the beatdown. Again, it's much more complicated. You got to imagine if a mailman walk onto my property and he trip over a broken step, he could sue me. And at that point, I would go to my home insurance, right? And I would imagine in this situation, even though Adam didn't encourage this violence or whatever, if it happened on his property, it is something that is a suable thing that, you know, he definitely has insurance. They could probably either take care of that or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah. A rep for Adam tells TMZ they received no complaint. They have no comment, so they can't comment on the suit. Okay, cool. Source close to Adam says he was not involved in the alleged fight. That's clear. Okay. So Whack and Loose beat him up, but he wants to go at Adam for the bread. Now, there is some video of this, and I'm going to give you a little trigger warning. Let me see. Jay Reed. That's the guy's name, okay? Oh, Whack has responded to this. Oh, shit. There we go, Whack.
Oh, the individual officer run the truth. So I got a Burbank Police Department report.
That's where No Jumper's at.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We're going to do a read. This dude, Jay Reed, at the end of the day, I didn't address this before. My name ain't Loose Cannon. I don't know you like that. I wasn't in jail with you. I don't know you. I don't communicate with you. I let it be known. I only know one Jay Reed. He from Inglewood. And I haven't seen him in quite some time. Businessman.
Okay, before we get into Whack doing his explanation real quick, because I also don't want to slow up the stream. The footage of this Jay Reed beatdown, that's all we got to Google. There's footage of this. By the way, he's done interviews. We won't kind of get into that. Most of these things are long. We want to just see, could we see like a redacted thing of the beatdown? The reason why I can't find it somewhere off of here is because the dude was literally stripped where you could see his penis just dangling, like pause. You know what I mean? Like they beat him literally out of his drawers. Like it was a brutal beatdown. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing the beatdown is so severe that you can't even find it on here. Yeah, it's not even on YouTube. But it was bad. I kid you not. I'm not even going to look for it on another site, because if it's on another site, it's going to show the nudity when they strip him out of his clothes. That's not it. That's the guy, but we can't find it. Fuck it. All right, cool. We can't find it. Is it this?
One of them
doing something.
he was jumped on.
Okay. So this is kind of like this is like a still shot from it, but I guess like YouTube probably has outlawed this thing even being on here. So this is, shit. Yeah, you can't even. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
We got
Okay, so this is kind of
a studio.
okay. Okay, yeah, you can't find the video, but this is part of the video. Again, they beat the guy out of his clothes. All right, let's hear what Wack has to say. By the way, thank you for becoming a member. It's on site.
But I guess it comes to my attention that you actually went to the Burbank Police Department and lied to these people and told these people that you came to No Jumper for a business meeting. Only have business meetings with one person in No Jumper, and that's Adam. I don't use No Jumper as a meet place. I use an office, my attorney's office, my own office.
Wack went from full gangster mode to like this is corporate wax. Wack is fixing his eyeglasses. He got, like he is great posture. Like this is boardroom Wack.
Oh, the individual office I'm discussing the business with. We got 121 people in here. We're gonna get to it. Let's get them in here because I am not
Come on, Wack. Come on, let's get to the shit.
Jermaine Ashley Williams. Well, and pointed the firearm at the back of his head during the incident while two other suspects removed valuables from his person in excess of $5,000. Video of incident available. Okay. Burbank Police Department. Narrative text.
Okay, come on, Wack.
Dude, Jay Reed is crazy. Williams is a rapper and music producer. Williams admitted to being a member of A-Trace before eventually becoming a member of Inside. Got me every goddamn where. Marciano said he did not want to file a police report. Reed did not know Marciano's condition and only
Okay, I want to hear Wack. This is
was
just,
like, no, I'm not
Wax is
going.
reading.
In order. They fall back on us if it comes out that we're working with the dude and we allowing him to stay out. Like, this is different. And now you on YouTube still on the same channel talking about you about to get out like you got no worries in the world. They mentioning me and Adam on there for the civil suit side. The criminal side is you, suspect 1 and suspect 2, per your video. They don't have their names. So suspect 1 and suspect 2, I'm letting y'all know right now. The way he talking about how he know he about to get out, I'm pretty sure giving up y'all names is part of his bargain. I mean, it's using common sense. I didn't even see the other video you put out that they got the description of. They read it. I mean, the fact that they wrote down all the sweetie pie, sugar plum, Hawaiian roll, mayonnaise, it was crazy. But Jay Reed, I mean, they say, I guess after I heard him tell loose, 11-8 gangster, which I didn't know what the hell that was at the time, respectfully. I didn't know. The only 11-8 I know was he. But nevertheless, Jay Reed, you went and filed the police report. I guess this was the day after Christmas. You went January 2nd to 3rd. So I don't know. But what I do know is this. For every dime I gotta spend in court fighting you, it's gonna triple up on you. Because me and you both know
Oh shit.
you ain't never had no business with Wack.
On Paru.
Just because you with somebody in Vegas, you with somebody that's coming to see the dude that I'm talking to, has nothing to do with you. This incident with you and old Luce happened December 26th. And I don't know why. I'm still confused on why you came up there or how you even got the address to come up there. Maybe you've been up there previously or why you would come up there that late. Like, I'm confused. I got a rule. If you ain't there when I walk in, you not getting in. Demon Time Exotics can tell you that. If you not there when I walk in, you will not get in that building. And once we're done, we're walking out of that building. For the record, I have no business with you, Jay Reed. Never had any business with you. Never had any arrangements to meet you to do business. I had arrangements to meet Mozzie and Travis Ford. And Mozzie that day canceled at about 2:33. And I called Travis Ford immediately thereafter and let him know that his boss canceled the meeting. It was no need for him to come. Why? Because I don't believe in just having people come to No Jumper just to come to No Jumper. If Mozzie not gonna be there, Travis, is no need for you to be there. Now, I don't know what you and Loose Cannon thing is. I know for a fact Travis Ford didn't tell you to go up there. Because he went on the record.
Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play the audio off of Twitter, other thing. I can't play the video because I said they stripped the nigga naked. But I know some of y'all like, yo, what the fuck happened? No jumpers. Here we go. I'm gonna find the beat now. Oh shit. Oh, look like, oh shit, they said the nigga was in a coma. Look at this shit, Chad. They said this was him after the beatdown. They said this is Loose Cannon with a gun in his hand. Oh, damn. Oh shit. I told y'all stop playing with the big Paru now. Holy. They beat that nigga till he turned to Charleston White. Nigga had one eye. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Let me see if I can find the full video of this shit. This shit look crazy, chat. Oh, here it is. I'm going to play the audio. Y'all can hear it? Or there's no audio? I thought there was audio. I thought there was audio. Give me a second. Now I can't find the damn audio. Fuck it. It's not that important. Anyway, all right, whatever. So,
saying you called him and he told you Mozzie canceled. Wack told me directly, Travis Ford.
now here's the thing though. What Wack is saying, I don't know. Matter of fact, let me call Wack. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna call Wack.
Not to go up there. So Travis is telling you, why you going up there? Right? If we ain't going up there, what you going up there for? You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You ain't signed to Dosh. You ain't got nothing to do with Dosh. Travis Ford tells me that sometime you was a little tag along. Right? Then he goes to tell me that you got records that somebody else told you to come up there. Only thing I know I can speak on is this guy and my phone number never gave you any direction to come up there. I don't know you. I don't have no business with you. Ain't got no problems with you. Ain't got no problems with you now. I don't know you. You keep telling people you know me. Knowing of somebody and knowing somebody is two total different things, right? So at the end of the day, I hate to say it, but Loose releasing the video is a gift and a curse. it's a curse to him and his people, whoever they may be, and it's pretty much a gift to me because, boy, I didn't touch you, wasn't gonna touch you. Whatever another man decide to do, that's on that man. My team moved with me as I moved with my team, and my team was on that brick wall on the side of that Mercedes-Benz. They snatched me up literally and stuffed me in my vehicle and locked the doors. Told me I couldn't get out. Yeah, so whatever you got going on, you got going on. It looks like you got a civil side with me and Adam, and you got a criminal side with Loose Cannon and Suspect 1 and Suspect 2, whoever they may be. But Suspect 1 and Suspect 2, they got the video footage.
Hold on. Let me get whack 100 on this, man. My bad. My phone's if I look distracted, my phone's going off with all type of crazy shit right now. All right, let's see if we can get whack on here. Wait, why is I'm FaceTiming him? Whack!
Yo,
Whack! I'm on stream, brother.
you get my text? My text about 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, I responded. Unless you responded again.
Oh, you know him?
Nah. That's I said, what's up with him? Just text me.
I don't know. My guy was having a problem. He seemed to think you knew him, so I said, well, let me see if I can know him. But
Nah. Hey, what? Why am I hearing that some dude Jay Reed is suing you and Adam? Claim he got his eye socket dislocated. He got beat up at No Jumper after you invite him up there. What's going on, man?
I read that whole shit this morning, bro. This shit is old. This shit ain't new. You don't have it?
No. But TMZ posted some shit. They say there's a lawsuit. I looked up the lawsuit. I don't see a lawsuit. So there's
here you go. It been there. That shit is
There's a lawsuit?
Yeah, it been there, but it's I think he's suing No Jump. I don't know. He's gonna end up fucking himself, bro. Cause you know when you be lying and shit,
Yeah.
it fucks you every time. Like you can't. Okay, first of all, he's claiming he had an interview at No Jumper, right? There's no interview with this guy. We don't, Then he said he had a business meeting at No Jumper, right? That doesn't exist, but now it's coming out that him and Loose Cannon were communicating. But here goes the problem.
Yeah.
The No Jumper building was closed, and Loose Cannon's not an employee contracted in any way at No Jumper.
So now, I'm with you on that. Here's the only thing, and this is why civil suits suck.
You watched the video, bro.
No, I get it. Civil suits suck because of this, though. Because with civil suits, they just got to prove that somebody is liable for any damage.
Yeah, but you're missing the point. Look, if a nigga come in your parking lot where you located right now, right?
Yeah.
And has a fight with a nigga that don't work with you, ain't got nothing to do with you. What they gonna say? Well, this act building, we gonna sue him? It don't work. The building was shut down. Business hours was closed. Adam wasn't even there. We just trying to come up there.
Hey, hold on. No. You're right about that, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and I just got this. I don't know if chat. Did I talk to y'all about this yet?
I'm listening to you. Hey, look, bro. If that's the case, niggas could just start going to Walmart parking lot and just suing Walmart with a fight.
Hold on, no. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, like legitimately. So because I know FBG Ducks people just sent me the info. And they wanted me to put it out. Oh, I never put it out. They sent me it earlier last month. They said, we want to let you know, because, they're suing Lil Durk and OTF for, like, the death of FBG Duck. Now, I'm going to tell you.
I don't know what Lil Durk and them got to do with that.
Hold on. No, I'm going to connect it to what I'm saying about this situation with this guy trying to sue No Jumper. Now, they not only sued Lil Durk and OTF, they sued Dolce and Gabbana. Why? They claim that property didn't have adequate security, and because the incident happened right outside of it, they are liable for the damages.
Okay, that's great. So,
By the way, Dolce & Gabbana settled. They settled. So,
you know the difference. You know the difference.
yeah.
That was doing Dolce & Gabbana business hours, bro. If Dolce & Gabbana doors would have been closed, if Dolce & Gabbana closed at 6 o'clock, and that nigga was up there and got shot and killed outside of Dolce & Gabbana at 7 o'clock, right? Dolce wasn't fucking with him. Our was closed for business. See, he probably was going up there to shop, which they're right. If you're going somewhere to shop, they got to provide this shit. But if I go to Dolce & Gabbana and they motherfucking, and they're closed, you can't go in there and get no service. Nigga, whoop my ass on the sidewalk, you can't hold Dolce & Gabbana liable, bro. Two total different things. I guarantee you that Duck was killed doing business hours.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
But there is, some people believe that Adam might have some liability because
I don't care what your
if it's on his property.
Listen, not for nothing, bro. We understand the content world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about some people. Respectfully, we're just talking what's real.
Mm-hmm.
Adam wasn't even in the building. The building was shut down, nigga.
No.
It was over with.
Hold on. I agree with you. However, they're looking at him as the money man. Because at least with TMZ, TMZ didn't mention your name. TMZ didn't mention your name. Loose Cannon ain't nobody named but Adam.
Look, if that's the case, Loose Cannon got an attempted murder charge coming. That's why. He down there he got a criminal charge coming. Him and 2 other niggas, whoever they may be. Listen, it's just simple. That's the case. Niggas could just go around the niggas' place of businesses, wait till they close, and tell a nigga to fight them in the parking lot. What we talking about, bro?
Okay.
It's one thing, bro, listen. If that dude would have been an invite, a guest, if I would have told him to come up there, or Adam would have told him to come up there, or Josh, or any of the employees, he got a point. The nigga came up there to the middle, that little alley part.
Yeah.
When we were closed, everybody's walking out. Adam had already left. I'm locking down the building. Everybody's walking out. Him and Loose Cannon are friends. They were in jail together. I guess from what he's saying, Loose Cannon called and texted him, but see, Loose Cannon is not an employee. He was coming to drop off a Christmas gift. So whatever the fuck they got going on, that's their business. I don't know what they got going on. Loose Cannon didn't interview that day. He didn't do nothing with us that day.
Oh,
this shit happened outside in the back. You know the back park act. You've been over there.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It started back there. Yeah. So
Chat Wack just sent me, what is this, a police report? God damn.
No, that's the whole shit. I read it this morning on my channel. The fuck about what TMZ talking about is right there.
Ain't this dude a gangster, though?
He's supposed to be a Crip, but what the fuck does that mean these days?
I ain't gonna lie, shit been hitting different ever since
that shit don't mean nothing, bro.
Ever since that dude told on his own son, man, I think we gotta expect that the street dudes is gonna tell.
Nah. We can't put that on him. These niggas been telling. I've been exposing niggas' paperwork who've been telling for 10, 15 years and we didn't know it.
Oh shit.
Can't put that on Google.
Chat, here we go. This is
when you read it, right? When you read it, you're gonna see all the activity. He says it on there.
Damn, you said a nigga hit him with a firearm?
Yo, Act, why you playing stupid? You saw the video. The world saw the video. That's the video Loose Cannon put it out.
No. Well, I'm not talking about the video. Like, if he's a Crip or whatever.
That's the same video.
I know, but I wouldn't expect him to just state that to the police.
Bro, listen, man.
I thought gangsters keep it in the streets.
Ain't no such, bro. What I've been saying for years, bro.
Holy shit.
Fuck does that mean? All that shit cap. This is why I do what I want to do. This is why when you like your whack, I don't know the 6ix9ine interview. I'm like, bro, fuck these niggas. But I don't give a fuck. These niggas running around here telling these motherfuckers is doing other activity. Nigga, I'm going to work with who I want to work with in the legal world. They don't dictate nothing with me, bro.
Yo, this guy, he giving it all up. He said, victim statement. He said he went for a business meeting with Cash Jones, Adam Grand Mason, and Termaine Williams. What the
That's
fuck?
where he listen, and that's where he fucked up at. See, one thing about Duck can say I was going up there to go shopping, and he might have probably did go shopping. Where he fucked up at was right there, bro. You can't be telling lies like that because it's like, what meeting? What business meeting? You got a text, you got an email, you got a phone call, you got what business meeting did you go up there for me and Adam? No, nigga, you went up there for your little crip buddy, Loose Cannon. You niggas got whatever weird shit y'all got going on, and y'all had y'all thing, whatever that was. You brought somebody with you. He had his people with him. What business meeting did you go up there to have with me and Adam? Of course he gonna mention our name. Loose Cannon ain't got the bag. He trying to get the no jumper. But the question is, what business meeting? If you can show we had a business or any type of ties of business, you might be on to something. But what business meeting?
Damn.
Yo, I just like, yo, bro. Hey, you in a big ass building. Anybody can say, if a nigga go to that desk down there and say, I got a business meeting with academics, they not letting them up. They're gonna call you.
Nah, true.
You can't just say you going on a business meeting. What business meeting? About what business, nigga? I don't know you. Adam don't know you. You're not you're not a rapper. You're not nothing. You're not nothing that a nigga we want to talk to you. But the fucking building is over with. 7 o'clock, nigga. You know what time we shut that building down. Adam's trying to run out of there to his daughter.
Holy shit. Yeah, it looked like the police was doing they said they located a razor blade and blood splatter. God damn.
It don't matter. They got it all on video.
Oh,
It's all on video.
And per usual, they said Loose Cannon went on YouTube and said the truth on what happened at No Jumper with me and Wack. What? Footage exposed.
Well, that was his clickbait title. Everybody gonna put my name in the title. But guess what? What did you see me do in the video?
I ain't see you do nothing in the video. That's the thing.
Ain't gonna happen. They got the video. I guess Loose Cannon did another video after the fact I didn't know about.
Holy shit. Wait, why they got on one of the things it says attempted murder?
Bro, didn't I tell you that 5 minutes ago? This is why Loose Cannon talking about he getting out. Bro, if you keep reading that, you know what you're gonna see? That nigga Loose Cannon had already had 3 active cases. That nigga had a gun case, a domestic by strangulation case, and a stolen vehicle case the whole time. He was out here working. I think the only reason why they took him is because he did that wild shit at No Jumper.
Holy shit. Man.
Yeah, that nigga, ain't no way you run around. Hey, bro, can you imagine a nigga running around, bro, going to do podcasts, getting on flights, and you got 3 active warrants, nigga? It's only one way, bro. Only one way. You comfortable doing that. Only one way.
Hey, by the way, is Adam, like, Adam got to be like pissed off at this because now we got to go pay a lawyer, right?
I mean, you know, that shit come with the territory.
That's
what up,
true.
bro?
That's true.
That come with the territory. But at the end of the day, what a lot of people don't realize, and I think you know this, we good at countersuing for the maternity fees too.
Oh yeah.
See,
yeah,
it'd be one thing, bro. It'd be one thing, like if dude actually was somebody that came up there and interviewed and something happened to him, or dude was somebody that was told to come up there by Adam or anybody on the No Jumper staff. Bro, you a street nigga that brought your ass up there for another street nigga. That's on you and dude who was outside.
Have you talked to this guy since?
I don't know the nigga. I mean, only thing I found out that he a pedophile.
What?
I mean, not a pedophile, he's a rapist.
Alleged.
Ain't no alleged. Nigga, you want the content? Fuck you mean alleged? Nigga, I don't got here. Let me send you the motherfucking content. I don't do no more. I don't play. Listen, bro. I don't play with niggas' names like that. You know, out here we got what you call Megan's Law, bro. Here you go.
Oh, they signed him up?
Yeah, nigga, that's a fucking mandatory when you get convicted and go to prison about that shit. There you go. Nigga, this whack you talking to, bro. Ain't no motherfucking alleged.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, he's on the site. Oh, man.
Yeah, nigga, sodomy by force.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I found that out after the fact. I mean, I didn't, you know, when we started researching the dude, I don't know the nigga.
Man, I hope
we
this
ran
gets
this shit,
resolved.
bro. We ran this shit 6-7 months ago. This shit ain't nothing new. It's just that I put it up this morning. I read all the paperwork on my channel this morning.
Did the police go to Adam for like the surveillance video for this? Because I know there's a video, but they probably want like the whole thing.
I don't know. I mean, shit, nigga, motherfucking video was everywhere. Loose Cannon put the video up, remember? He put the fucking video up. So you ain't gotta go nowhere to get the motherfucking shit. That's right. I mean, and I'm pretty sure Adam ain't got no problem. Actually, Adam's cameras didn't catch anything, I don't think.
Hey, Wax.
Because I tried to go look at it. Actually, I wanted the footage because the footage double secures me because it got me walking and getting in my motherfucking car where my security snatched me up and put me in the car when all the bullshit started, especially when the gun came out.
Yeah.
They put me in the car and locked my car down. My guy, you know, all them other niggas, I don't know. I can only be responsible what's with me.
Why? How fortunate are you that once that bullshit happened, you just got out of Dodge? Because usually you be like, you know what I mean? You a frontline type of nigga, but right then.
I'm not. I'm frontline for me and mine, bro. Listen, Luke's from Rolling 60 Crip, nigga. I'm from Palm Road.
Yeah.
Nigga, whatever the fuck agenda you got going with another Crip, that's your business.
I think Luce was showing out. He was trying to impress you to show you that he liked that. I'm gonna be honest.
Impress me and show, hey, yo, bro, act. I done walked about 10, 12 institutions in my life, bro. I done seen it all, bro. I done seen niggas get their whole face rearranged with a 40-pound dumbbell. I done seen niggas running across the yard with a knife stuck in their eye. I done seen niggas beat and stomped to death till their body was lifeless. I done seen it all. Ain't nothing you can prove to me. This dude is 150 pounds.
Yeah,
he's harmless.
Yeah, no, but I think Luce always wanted your approval, and he wanted to show you that he was a nigga that got active.
No, we can't say that, bro, because remember, he always says I ain't nobody. That's what he said, right?
Nah, he was kind of running around like he definitely looked at you like a father figure in the streets. I'm gonna be honest.
Man, that nigga was 42 years old, bro. Back then I was 47. That nigga looked at me like a father figure. He really got bitch up in him, bro.
Oh,
dead
on. God
that nigga
damn.
That nigga 42. He was all that 32 shit. You want somebody in? All that 32 shit was cap.
Hey, are you nervous that Luce ain't in jail right now? Saying detectives, Wack told me to do all this shit. I ain't want to beat him up, but Wack told me to do it.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck about what no nigga talking about they told you to do. You gotta show a motive on why I would want you to do that. I don't know this nigga. I ain't got nothing against this dude. I got 5 niggas with me. You feel me, Act?
Yeah.
You been around my team. I don't even got I got 5 niggas with me, man. You don't see none of my team involved in that. Not a one. They're all on the wall on the side of the motherfucking G-Wagon.
Hey, you know what I realized? If Luce Cannon was out a little bit longer, he would have tried to get you caught up in some of his mess, man. Because you look like...
He tried, yo, Act, let me tell you what you don't understand. That was the second time he tried. See, Act, what y'all
So you think Luce tried to set you up on this?
I already knew that was his play. He tried 3 times, bro. Listen, two of them Two of them is on the internet. One time was at his girl's fucking what you call that shit? Gender reveal. Right?
Yeah.
We're in the house. Demon Time Exotics talked about it because he called me pussy and I laughed at him. We're in the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And something's going on in there, so the owner shows up. It was an Airbnb. And we all dressed in these little weird tuxedos and shit. So I hear some commotion. I come downstairs, what's up? The owner like, yo, they was fighting upstairs. I want them to clear the house. So I'm telling the owner, could you give us like 10 minutes, let them fire off the little, whatever the fuck they gonna do. Then we'll leave the owner cool. He like, you know what, man, you talking to me respectfully, no problem, right? Soon as the owner says that, shit starts to happen. You feel me? When shit starts to happen, you know what I do, Act?
Yeah. What you
Put
do?
my hands in the air and bag away. Now, this his spot. So I did what I felt I was supposed to do by fucking, getting the owner to let you do your little gender reveal for another 10, 15 minutes. So shit happens, it goes in the house to the front yard, right? Rocking and rolling. Dude called the cops. Everybody leaves. What you think I did, Act?
You exit stage left.
No, I stayed right there till the police got there.
Oh, they called the police. Okay, yeah.
Dude called the police, nigga.
What people don't realize that you a law-abiding citizen now, man.
I'm in a Rolls Royce parked in the parking lot.
Yeah.
What I look like speeding away, nigga? The fuck in a gated community. So dude calls the police. Police show up. Everybody else vacate the premises. I wait till the police get there. I hear the story he gave them. They say, well, what was this guy's role? He said, nah, he was really the one trying to stop it. Once he cleared me, I was out. Then I leave. You get what I'm trying to tell you, Act? I'm not bro, I may fuck around and troll. Ain't nothing slow about me. Then he tried it with big homie CC. Ask big homie CC. Nigga, that nigga gonna tell you. Nigga, when they was approaching him, he saw Wax step in front of him. I stepped right in front of them niggas, right? And said, nah, y'all kick back. And I had a conversation with big homie CC. That's it.
They was about to get active on the big homie CC guy.
Man, listen, ask big homie. He gonna tell you. He said, no, I seen Wax step in front of everybody and had the conversation, and that's it. Like, bro, you're not finna line me, bro. I'm not gonna allow you to do it. It ain't gonna happen, but I already knew because somebody in his camp already told me what time it was.
Wow.
Somebody in this camp told me what time it was. Yeah, too. Yeah.
They got the police report here, and they said that this guy is basically, they're looking at him for attempted murder.
Yeah. Attempted murder and armed robbery.
Holy shit.
All right.
Would you be so? Let's say Loose Cannon bail out in 2 months. What would you be saying?
He can't, bro. The nigga look, you got a RICO, right? You got a RICO. You got the strangulation. You got the strangulation, domestic shit on Gigi, on the wife. The GTA, all right, that's some bullshit. And now you got a mother. Hey, baby girl. They all right? All right, you be cool. All right, and now you got the attempted murder robbery on camera that you went on the motherfucking YouTube and admitted to, and you didn't read it? He even said his little sugar puff. Honey plum, read this shit. I read this shit this morning.
He said, bro, I told you I was big useless enforcer. I kept him safe. I kept a lot of people safe. Dead homies. Like, I'm not going. I might not seem like I'm the toughest. Y'all be saying like he don't look like a killer, but what a killer look like? Because I stand on everything I say because I'm not a marshmallow, sugar plum, soft sugar cookie, mayonnaise, yogurt, cottage cheese, sweetie. This is crazy.
This nigga burned up, bro. Now watch this though, let me break it down.
The cops was having a blast typing this up.
Let me break it down to you. So Gigi hits the internet, right? His wife.
Yeah.
The one that got all the videos because everything was going to her iCloud, right?
Yeah.
So Gigi says, Wack, he's done this 3-4 times. I said, done what? She said somebody close to him, he'll bait him in, and then he'll fuck him up and put it on the internet thinking it's going to get him some motion. I'm like, well, how you know that? She said, Wack, why would a person already be recording before it happens? So I thought about Marley Marl. Remember the Marley Marl shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so I called Marley. I said, Marley, how loose can he get up on you? He said, Wack, we was hanging out, kicking it, doing music and shit, right? They sent me videos. I think we still got the videos, right? Them niggas out drinking, partying, all that. Marley Marl said, Wack, he got so fucked up one time, the nigga shitted on himself all in my house, all down his leg, jumped in his car, went to sleep, shit everywhere, just shitted everywhere. I called his wife. She said, yeah. I said, well, Marley, how we get on you? He said he asked me where I was at. I told him I was over here eating. He said, Wack, that's like if you call me, Wack, and I, as long as we've been knowing each other, and you want to pull, I'm going to tell you to pull up. He said, but Wack, think about it. It was a nigga at the corner already waiting with the camera. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night on Hollywood Boulevard or some shit. And then he got another one that's on the internet where he made a nigga strip in the bathroom. He got this strip type sensation, right? And I'm surprised they didn't hit him with a sex charge, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think the original video, the Jay Reed guy,
they took his shirt off and the other dude, but the other dude, he didn't want to press no charges or file no report. Whoever the other dude is, Marciano, whoever that is, he didn't want to file no report or press no charges, but I guess this is his kind of like his MO. This is his MO, bro.
Wack, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think you are lucky that you
I'm not lucky. Shit, act. How old are you, Act?
I'm 34.
You 34, right? So when you looking at a nigga 19, you kind of know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Act, I'm 48, but when I was 14, I was already 30. You get what I'm telling you?
Yeah, but
Act,
I'm saying you're lucky because this nigga tried. He tried to get you caught up.
I remember one time, let me tell you the funniest part. I remember one time he like, Wack, let me put something in your car and leave my jacket in your car. Negative.
No.
Negative, bro. Act, I don't see all that type of shit. I don't fuck with that kind of shit because I already know what niggas be on.
Wait.
Like, let me tell you where he showed his hand, right? This nigga out of nowhere says, Wack, check your phone. I check my phone. He's sharing his location with me, right? I said, yo, what the fuck is that? Why you doing that? I really don't want to know your location because you being in too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, man, you the only one I trust. I'm the only one you trust. Nigga, you don't know me like that.
Hello?
When he started sharing his location, see, dude is so smart, he's a dummy sometimes. So now that he started sharing his location without me asking him, now I'm watching him. He like, Wack, come by the house, right? So he gives up an address. I ain't gave him my address to know where I'm at, right? So I said, oh, this nigga trying to rock me to sleep, right? So sure enough, one day, as soon as he started acting weird, right? Remember when the nigga got weird?
Yeah.
I looked at my phone. Guess what was gone?
What? The location.
So then I went by the house. Guess what was going on with the house?
What?
Empty. It was empty. So in his head, he thought that was gonna like put me at ease, let the nigga get in the car with me, no, nigga. Let him know where I'm at, where I stay. No, nigga. No.
Oh, shit.
No. You fucking with a vet. You fucking with a nigga don't drink, don't smoke. Nigga, I done survived the real war days. I done survived the motherfucking plots of the motherfucking, them boys on them prison yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're pretty good at what they do. That shit don't work with me. I already knew, but I can't say no names. Somebody very close to him and said, Wack, the nigga trying to line you up. He gonna try to throw some money your way, watch him. This is why all I would do with him is a podcast location. That's it. And then what? Come over for Thanksgiving. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
What? Come over for Christmas. Get the fuck out of here.
maybe he thought, like he was outside no jumper. Maybe he thought he was just bullying the scene real quick,
I don't know what he thought, but what I'm going to tell you this. One thing my mama and my daddy taught me.
What they told you?
Always lead. Always lead. Don't follow. Hey, bro, if men start wearing dresses and purses like this nigga LeBron been doing.
LeBron wearing purses?
Do it. Yeah, that's a fact.
Nah, LeBron not wearing no purses.
Google it. LeBron wearing a purse. Nigga got a $50,000 purse. Big ass purse like for your bitch.
Ever since Drake cut him off, he been acting a little bit feminine. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen to me, bro. Just because another motherfucker does something, don't mean I'm gonna do it. Follow suit. That ain't how it work with me, bro.
Oh, this shit right here? No, that's not a purse. That's what they call a man bag. That's a man bag.
No. That nigga got a purse. He got one with a weird ass shirt on.
Yeah. It's a Birkin. It's a Birkin. It's a man Birkin.
Hey, bro. Look, any nigga wearing that is feminine to me. That's a purse, nigga.
But he still dunked from the free throw line, though. He dunked from the free throw line.
I don't give a fuck. Let the women see. That don't matter to me. Just because you're this or you're that and you're doing something. Whack ain't the one. I'm not finna be, this is what everybody else doing. Nah. I'm not. I don't give a bro. Listen. One thing, look, I can go do life in prison. I can lose my life making my decision. If you tell me, hey, Wack, get on this jet. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm gonna meet you out there commercial. Wack, get on the jet. I'm gonna meet you out there commercial. And I get on that commercial flight and die, I'm good with that. But if I get on that jet and die, knowing that I only did it because you persuaded me to, I'm going to feel like a bitch. So I say that to say this. Can't no nigga like Loose Cannon, Loose got like a 6th grade education. You don't listen to
What, you think he was trying to outsmart you? He was trying to see if he could get you like in an indictment or some shit?
He thought he was slick. He been slick. He been out slicking people that he feeds, niggas that he give a little money to because they ain't got nowhere to go and shit like that. He manipulates them niggas, them type of niggas. That shit don't work with me, bro. It don't work. It does not work. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. If we walking down the road and it says up ahead, if you go left, right, the road will end. If you continue straight, you will run into the river. And I know we chasing the water. If all you niggas go left, I'm just going to be walking down the road by my motherfucking self.
Yeah.
I'd have been the only nigga alive on that beach with Jim Jones. I'm not, bro. Hey, you done been around me, bro. It's another side of me. Ain't nothing slow about me, bro. Now, dude, I'm going to be real. I think he thought he had the protection of the police and he went too far. Keep reading it. It says it in there. It says his criminal history. That nigga got a pending gun case. He got an open gun case, a strangulation, domestic violence, and a GTA. How in the fuck you got all that open and you running around on podcasts and doing God knows what and you ain't been to court?
Yeah, that's a little spooky. I'm not gonna lie to you, Wack.
You know why niggas do that?
Why?
Because they feel like they got the protection of law enforcement. That's why they do it. Okay, why is this nigga so comfortable talking about he finna come home act? You know the exposers lined him up when they called his attorney with the motherfucking tape, and the attorney said, no, we're gonna make it look like it came with Charlamagne so he can get the credit to get him out, to tell. Nigga, they come with it was a play. But then the cease and desist said what? They was not aware I was being recorded. You read it. Nigga, so if the attorney saying he was not aware it was being recorded, that means that was him. That wasn't fake.
So you think Luce was working with the cops all along?
The whole time, bro.
Oh shit.
And remember I told you this. They gonna use him against Big U.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think the cops was trying to use him, trying to get you in there, but you too smart for them. You outsmarted them.
Everybody thinks I'm doing something illegal, for some dumbass reason. Everybody thinks that shit.
I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions. They don't realize that you've elevated beyond that.
You didn't heard me say it. If a nigga if I think generate revenue, I won't even let you come around me. You know that. I don't fuck around, bro. I have family members that cannot come to my home. I'll meet you at your mama's house, but you can't come over here. Because I don't know if you hot, my nigga. I automatically know they're going to say, oh, he's at Whack 100's house. This is his family. Oh, maybe he's a part of it. I done been there, bro. Go read the book Murder Rap. Go get it, Act. Go get the workbook Murder Rap by Greg Cadence. Go to the chapter called Stutterbox. You're going to see pictures of me, Suge Knight, all of us. They're going to tell you, we investigated and followed this man around for 9 months. Wiretaps, tracking devices on my trucks, my fleet of trucks, only to find out he runs a string of small legal businesses. 9 months.
They were investigating you for 9 months?
9 months because the nigga told him I was moving drugs on my diesels from Tijuana to Seattle, Washington. 9 months. Go pull it up. They said they spent over $400,000. All my cars wired up, bug tracking devices, following my rigs. They said after 9 months of investigation, it comes to find out he runs a ton of small legal businesses. And that's the truth. I got my main thing I do, and I got a bunch of other things that I do. I just got a contract. My girl will tell you right now. I just got a quick contract, $780,000 my way. Phone call. Boom, 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 boom. Put that together. All right, Whack, this your cut. You don't see me flashing money on the internet. I wear one basic Rolex watch with a diamond bezel. That's it. Every now and then I put my cash money chain on, my 100 ENT chain. That's it. That ain't what I do, bro. But everybody seems to think, I think it's my persona. But nigga, I've been home 26 years, legal. I don't fuck around, bro. Straight up.
Nah, Whack. Listen, man, I'm just glad they didn't catch you up on this bullshit. And this is why when you give me advice and guidance about some of this shit, when you told me about the Loose Cannon shit, remember I was like, all right, maybe Loose just doing content. You made one call to me. You said, Act, you my brother. This nigga, he got some shit going on and he trying to get me in his bullshit because he's trying to get out. He says, trust me, this is not Once you said that, Whack, you see me posting since? Be honest.
I told you, bro. End of the day. And I had to tell Adam because Adam was like, well, Whack, that's your guy. I said, Adam, I don't bring people to no Jumper because I know him, nigga. Did you forget why he was here? I had to send him his own text message. He said, how did you get this text message? Because I asked Loose Cannon, what the fuck was you doing up? What? Look, he told you he hit you at 6 in the morning. Hey, King, I brought you a Christmas gift. Could I bring it to you today? I know Whack you and Wack got y'all show today. You told him sure. Okay, he dropped off the Christmas gift, whatever the fuck it was. Some dumb shit. I don't know what the fuck it was, right? But I don't bring dead weight with me nowhere, bro. Anytime I ever showed up to your spot, have I had any extras?
Nah.
I don't do that, bro. And if I'm coming, if I got some of my people with me, I'm gonna be like, I got 2 of my guys with me. But I tend to be dolo.
Yeah, the smartest thing you probably did was not make him know too much. I thought you and him was locked in so much that when he got onto them lights, he was gonna be like, yo, let me tell you A, B, C, and D about Wack. And look, hey, if y'all let me out, I'll go set that nigga up for you to really get him jammed up.
The only time that nigga saw me was at a podcast table. See, when I sent him to you, right, I'm in another jungle. That would have required that I showed my hand. If I would have came with him to you, I would have had my team with me, which would have been a red flag to him, like, wait, this nigga might be on me. So I sent him to you dolo. Out here, I move how I move anyway with my people, so it's not out of the norm. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, he got somebody, everybody in his crew ain't solid. They like, Wack, listen, bro, dude trying to line you. I'm like, I ain't worrying about that. I ain't worrying about you doing nothing to me because, you know, that's what it is. But the rest of this shit, it ain't gonna happen.
Holy
It's
shit,
not
man.
gonna happen.
God damn. All right, at least we now know the truth. Adam's gonna deal with this. He'll get this knocked out of the park. The Jay Reed nigga, you could tell that nigga really just want to interview on No Jumper. That's all he want. He don't want no shit else.
Who's that?
The Jay Reed dude. That's all he want. He just want.
But you interview about what? You're not an artist.
Everybody won their 5 minutes of fame. That's just how I go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you where else he fucked up at. In that report, he says he met Loose Cannon 3 months ago, right? But after the ass whooping, he went on Comp and Rick Rock TV and sat down with him and said he met Loose Cannon 12, 15 years ago. They was locked up together in San Bernardino County Jail. See, he's doing too much lying in there. The fact that he's saying fucking you had a business meet with me and Adam is crazy. Where? We don't know you. How? Meeting about what? Now, if you want to say Loose Cannon told me to meet him outside, we can't stop that. Now, if he'd have got his ass whooped inside the building act, different story. It'll be a problem.
True.
Now that's a problem. Yo, when we were going out, it says it in there. The nigga tried to come in. I said, bro, building closed. Ain't nobody coming in here, bro. It's locked down. Building's closed.
Well, good thing Loose Cannon ain't shoot him.
Hey, bro.
If I'm Loose Cannon, I go with the ASAP Rocky approach. That was a prop gun. That wasn't a real gun. That was a prop gun.
It don't even matter because it's all kind of charges, bro, they could have put in there. That shit could get, yo. I don't know. Dude said he was getting beat with metal, so I don't know. Is prop guns metal?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, he might could get assault with a deadly weapon. Got attempted murder charges, you know. But like I said, listen, man, act. You ain't, anytime you hear whoop-de-whoop, Wack's gonna do what Wack wanna do. I don't give a fuck. Act, how long you been hearing me catch the flack from the streets? Why you sign a Crip? Why you sign Crips? Why you do business with 6ix9ine? Why are you this? Why are you that? How many times have you heard me give a fuck about what some people talking about, bro?
That's a fact.
Nah, bro, I go my way. Because I got to be able to deal with my decisions.
Hey, do you think Adam should move differently with inviting gang members up to No Jumper? Because of this?
I've been telling him that. I'm like, bro.
Because you get mixy, and here's the thing. Okay, let's say even if this goes by and nothing happens, when you have mixy shit and something happens, they're going to point the finger at you.
I've been telling him, I say, Adam, bro, I look up every other week, it's a different op of an op in this bitch. Bro. And these niggas is showing up, you know, they all outside and shit. I'm like, it's going, you know, I'm only up there one day a week. I don't have no problems when I'm up there. They clear the building. But all them other days, man, it be some shit going on up in there, bro. Like, I told him, I said, bro, you need to tone this shit down, bro. Because once it go, it's going to go. All it takes is that dumb, ignorant one dude, and that bitch going to blaze.
Yeah.
And they going to blame somebody. Whoever fall, wherever they from, they going to blame bro. I've been telling him that. I tell him, I don't want to see him in no shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I get it. I hope he learned, and I hope, you know, from here on out, I think this is a good reminder. Everybody got to watch who they bring around them. Like, listen, I ain't gonna lie. The other day,
I didn't like the fact, bro. Listen, let me tell you what niggas make the wrong move at. Act. If you bring a nigga around whack, right? You pull up the whack spot, nigga with you, right? Boom. Second time you pull up with you, boom. Next thing you know, the nigga just over there with me, I called him direct. Niggas gotta stop going around the nigga they met the nigga through, because then you setting yourself up, bro. And in that situation, Adam gave that nigga his direct number, and they started communicating.
oh, did Adam invite him up?
Who?
The J. Reed nigga.
No, not Jay Reed. None of us know Jay Reed but Loose Cannon.
Oh.
Adam don't know no fucking Jay Reed, bro. Nobody knows this nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nobody knows. Adam wasn't even there. Adam was gone. Building was closed. Building closed. Lights off, nigga. Game over. Nothing's moving.
Okay.
But it's just like bringing this look up, and now a nigga got y'all talking. Because then when some shit get to happening, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. If I met a nigga through you and they call me, I'm going to be like, hey, bro, get with Ack. Have Ack hit me.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to make sure Adam don't get into no jumper Rico, man. But, you know, I think this is why, I'm going to be honest, Wack, you got to.
What you mean no jumper Rico? Adam don't do nothing around
No,
here.
I'm not saying Adam does.
Bro.
But here's the thing. You going to have to guide him, because I think Adam, he's constantly thinking of content. And
I'm not guiding shit. All I do
he
is
invites
tell
up any and everybody up there.
I'm not guiding a motherfucking thing. I could tell him, bro, you got a crazy mix. You got to remember, I don't do the no jumper news with 5-6 niggas. I'm not up there every day and all. I'm there once a week. All I can do is tell him what I see, give him my advice as a brother, and keep moving. Adam gonna do what he want to do, bro. We all know that.
True.
He gonna do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? All I can do, act with you, call you, hey, bro, I've been seeing you doing this. You might want to slow down. You told me something the other day, bro. Other day to you. Hold on, this bird, man. Yo.
All right. Okay. Woo, at least if I was trying to think of how do I wrap this call up. I was like, damn, Wack is explaining today. All right, man. Okay. Let's get back to the street, man. All right. Honestly, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give two. This is like our first topic. I don't give a damn like that. Sorry. Woo. Whew. All right, we're good now. So that was like a pre-topic. That wasn't even like our main topic. That's the craziest part about it. Okay, so let me get to the other topics that I did want to get to, which let me go to. Y'all was on the phone so long with Whack. Now I'm thinking about the titles. I'm thinking about the titles, the title of the goddamn stream. Okay, Trump, Charlamagne. Oh, the Diddy stuff. We're gonna get. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. So let's actually get to Donald. Right? I'm gonna get to Nicki Minaj and Des Bryant, and then I'm gonna get to the Diddy bail stuff. That's a whole thing. Let me get to Trump and Charlamagne real quick. And I know. Oh my God, Wax calling back again. Oh my God. Here we go. I'm gonna wrap it up. 3 minutes or less, chat. Just tell me wrap it up. Yo!
I got Stunner on.
Hey,
Yo, Stunner, what's good?
how you, brother?
I'm good, brother. How you?
I'm all right. Look, they pushed the show to next month, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it made sense. I want to ask you something too. If you want me to bring Martin and Avery, you know who
That'll
that
be a
is.
good look. That'll be big for you,
You know who that is, huh?
Republic, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be big for you.
Nah, let's do it.
You know, our whole thing been we brothers, they brothers, and we had that. We got that brother Bryant.
Hold on, no, bro. Hold on. Fuck all that. Yo, Stunner. Can I? Is my budget gonna get released in the next 2 months, 3 months?
Let me do my thing.
I just want to know is my budget gonna get released?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, there we go.
Hey, I want to know if it makes sense to we just do me and my brother. If you wanna,
Nah, do the double, bro.
And Monty is like my brothers also. So, I think you got a lot of questions for everybody.
I
on
do.
The business side.
I do.
And personal.
That'll be a big look for you, Ack. You should do to everybody, all four.
That's a fact.
That'll be. Ain't nobody did that. That'll be a big look. Ain't nobody.
I'm
did
just
that.
saying, and you know, them boys, Jews, and you know, they got a real passion for some brothers, and we got that brotherly love. I just wanted to, if I do it in anybody, I'll do it with that.
Come on now.
That's where you need to do it at. You should. That gotta stay right there with him over there.
I got to keep it with that because that gonna make it go somewhere.
Come
He
on.
really gonna.
But just let Stunner, just listen. Give me the date, and then I'll stay on top of Axe and make sure his ass ain't out of town and nothing.
You don't gotta stay on
All right,
top
we
of me.
gonna-
Listen, hey, listen. First of all, I've sat with Stunner a couple times. It's always been a legendary conversation. This is.
But I think this one here act is a whole nother level.
No, this some whole other.
I know. That's a fact.
A bunch of just some real $1 billion conversations right here, bro. Like you just think about the industry and them brothers because they had an upbringing because they started off as interns.
Really?
They was interns first. Yeah, they was interns.
Yeah.
They went from interns to Doug and Mel made them CEOs. Then they started their own. He gave them opportunity to start their own company. They started Republic. Doug and Mel bought into half of it, and they got Nelly and a bunch of other motherfuckers, and that motherfucker took off.
Yo, Stunner.
And wait, let me tell you something else. He about to be the next Lucian.
UMP. Yeah, that'd be legendary for you, Ack. Stunner, look like the end of November, so we right on top.
Because I know my brother don't be no talking, right? So I was thinking, man, Slim, then I thought they gonna come present this next. Fuck that. Me, Slim, Monty, and Avery. I think
That'll be big. No, that's big.
I want something like that to go down as in my I want that to be I don't want to go through my whole career and don't have something like that with
Hey, Stunner, why y'all don't do it in the Cash Money room over there at Republic?
That's what we gonna do in that.
Come on.
Yeah, you gotta go over there, do it in the Cash
Easy.
Money room at Republic. That shit's crazy.
Easy.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I got a whole floor up there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he got a floor, but he got a room like with a big ass straight Godfather table.
Hold on.
Great.
Wait, bro. I got 2 floors up there. The
At
5th floor
Republic?
and the 6th floor, both of them are at Republic.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm gonna say every Universal with Republic, but I got 2 floors of staff, and I got my own everything up there. Act, you gotta come see this shit, man.
I'm with it.
Come on, Act, I'm
Hey,
big dog. I'm big dog in this shit, Act. I'm real big dog, man. I've been doing it 40 years, 30 years with them, man.
Hey, you know, whenever you say the date, I'm with it. I'm there. I'm there. We gonna do like a documentary. It's gonna be bigger than a podcast.
Yeah. All right, let's do that then. Let's do like a documentary.
Yo, because Stunner, you remember the first time we was trying to do some shit, it was gonna be on a jet, then a yacht, then we were trying to figure out the flyest place to do it. So we gotta do it like it's a whole documentary. We can't just do a sit down interview.
Nah. Plus, you got to walk through the building and let a motherfucker show you this the Cash Money flow, this a Cash Money flow, this a Republic flow, and we can ride around the town and we can do. But I want you to just capture a moment, and yeah, we could do that. We could make it like a documentary for a fact, because I don't want to do the normal interview shit.
Nah, this bigger than that.
That's a good idea. Actually.
Nah, this bigger than that.
It's bigger than that.
Bigger than that.
It's way bigger than that.
Bigger than that.
I'm talking about catch a nigga pulling up, getting off the plane, jumping out the whips, the whole 9. You making a little movie out of it.
Let's do it, Stun. I'm with it.
And
Hey,
look, I want you to even see how them boys pull up. Them boys pull up under the bottom of the building and come up. They don't even come through the man. This shit wild. Motherfuckers don't know unless they know. For a fact.
yo,
Done
Stunner.
deal, but I can't do it with nobody but you, Act.
I'm with whenever. Just you give me. It don't matter. We could shoot it. I don't know how long you're gonna be in New York. We could shoot it for 2 days, 3 days. I'll be with you, shadowing you. Let's do it.
I want that, and I want you to come to the concert, right? I want you to
I'm
catch
there.
all that. I'm gonna get them boys. I'm gonna let you sit down with every last one of these niggas, get a little interview out them, and capture the whole little moment. Yeah, I want to capture all that. That's gonna make the doc. That's gonna make it perfect.
I'm with it.
Say less, bro. I just wanted to reach out to you, bro.
All right, Stunner, I'm gonna hit you back.
All right, well.
Yo, Act.
Stunner's a legend.
Act.
Yo.
Here goes the thing, right? Here goes the thing. That's why they mad at me.
That's
Right
exactly
there,
why
because-
they're right there. That is true.
My reach is a motherfucker, right? And Stunner, that's my brother. We do a lot of business. But Act, you know, my phone book is a motherfucker. You know that.
Yeah.
Right? And I think a lot of these dudes, you get to hearing, oh, he's from the valley. Oh, he's not the. Hey, bro, I'm 48. I don't give a fuck about being from nothing but success. That's it. You know, when I could get on the phone, hey, Kyle, what up, bro? Where you at? LA. I got a flight to catch at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Could you come up in no job at 8 in the morning? So you whack, I'll be there. You always been a brother to me. When I hit Act, I need you here. Act jumps on the plane. It don't matter.
Now,
bro,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think people don't like you because you got.
Bro.
Hey, you definitely got an extensive Rolodex. You definitely got the reach to certain. Yo, when people know that you could get Nick Cannon on the phone, Snoop Dogg, you could get Stunner on the phone. Shit, you could get with Ye if you need to. You could do a lot of shit.
All that.
And
All
also,
that, bro.
you still tapped in with you still tapped in with niggas that's just street niggas. Of course, people are gonna be like, "Yo, you can't have both worlds. You can't be tapped in over here and over here." So I can see why they don't like it.
I mean, but here go the thing. The only motherfucker I want to like me is my woman anyway, and my dogs and my kids. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect me. I don't care about the rest. You know, listen, I didn't even have the mind to do music. I just, last week, called him. I said, how many budgets I got? He said, you got 3 over here you ain't used. I said, release one for Blueface. He said, what about this? I'm like, let me get him out the way, and if I get the bug again, maybe I think I might want to do some R&B shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've been building this paywall for this visual shit, this AI company we've been building, shit like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, I get it. And it's partly my fault. And I hope nobody takes this wrong. I've been mingling with the peasants. You know, I be playing, you know, the little football in the sandbox. And these dudes start to think I'm them. But, nigga, you're not me. I don't have to talk about prison or the streets or fucking the projects or a park. Nigga, we can sit here and talk about real estate. We can talk some commodity talk. We can talk about music, publishing. We can talk about trucking. We can talk about relationship shit. We can talk about all kind of shit. Yeah. And I told them, all these dudes on the West Coast Act, I know you've been watching it, all these niggas is remixing the same content. Yeah. They take me and Adam shit and go react to it. It'd be a 20-minute clip, 17 minutes be our shit. 3 minutes they said, what do you think? You think it's right? You think it's this? Right? So it's kind of like, nah, I don't respect a lot of y'all because your mind ain't there. You learn how to push a few buttons, but you ain't producing nothing. Act, you produce shit. Yeah. All your shit is you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, I've been getting up, going in my little living room or my kitchen with a regular shirt on, turning on my iPhone for 45 minutes, bitch, go do 40, 50,000. I ain't in the office, I ain't nowhere. Fucking around, just talking.
Hey, I was watching that. But yeah, yo, wait, let me get to some of these topics. Yo, that Birdman thing, highest the priority.
We're gonna make it happen.
I'll move shit around for it because I ain't gonna lie. I got 2 legendary convos with Birdman already. But you know, I always have the respect for the people who I sit with. We want to put out the right and the best content. We don't want to put out just any content.
Nah, that's why I told him, do it over there in the building. Bro, him and Slim, Monty and Avery, nigga, that's crazy, bro. That's ain't nobody got that shit. Nobody. They haven't done that with anybody. So there you go, bro. But this what brothers do.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Pass that shit off. People be wanting Act. Why you fuck with Whack? Why you fuck with Act? Because we always thinking about the next man if it's something that fit them to enhance their shit and vice versa, bro. So keep doing your thing. Shout out to the chat. I'll holler at you.
All right, my brother. Okay. All right, man. That took a while to get up the phone. But yo, yeah. No. So, I had a Birdman interview in like 2 days. I don't know if I guess I could. So Universal is giving Birdman some like, Universal Republic is giving Birdman like some fucking unique plaque. I forgot how many billions of record he sold, but they're giving him some huge fucking plaque. Birdman hit me up. He was like, yo, Act, I'm about to be in the city. I'm getting this plaque. This shit's gonna be crazy. None of these niggas, like he didn't mention no names, but I'm gonna mention names. There's no other label that's like, with all respect, and he never said these names. I'm saying them. QC, Rockefeller, G Unit. None of these labels ever done what Cash Money did. So Republic is giving him like, yo, they're giving him his flowers. So he's picking up this plaque. He's doing some shit with them. And he's like, yo, Act, when I'm getting this award or getting this plaque and these whatever from them, I want to come by your shit and pop my shit. I did 2 interviews with Birdman that we never put out. It's not because he don't want it out. He probably wouldn't even care if I put it out. For me, these are iconic conversations. I love sometimes keeping it in the tuck. You know, like at some point, y'all probably will see them. But I will say that when it comes to somebody like Birdman, I want to get like the dopest and right content with him. So he wanted to do some stuff then. It looked like maybe a little schedule change is going to happen. So, you know, honestly, that was probably a conversation that we was going to have like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. But yeah, me and Birdman, we're gonna do some shit. You know what I mean? Again, I'm actually, despite remember back in the day when I was covering Birdman, I'm actually, I've sat with Birdman. I've been up in Birdman's crib and I want to like dox him in the Miami joint. He has like an $8 million condo. Like, this shit is fly. Like, I've been there a couple times. Like, this shit's cool. So, just salute to Birdman, bro. But just let you know, that shit is coming. But we were supposed to do the Birdman interview, what was it, a couple days from now? Looked like maybe a little schedule change. We're going to figure all that out. But whenever it comes, I want to do the whole thing. Where, like, shit, if I could go with him to Universal, I would. You know what I mean? Figure it out. All right, people. All right. Damn, this is 2 hours in. I feel like we just kind of getting the stream started, right? We just getting the stream started. 2 hours in. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. Now, yo, is this a real picture of LeBron? By the way, speaking of LeBron, I got a couple questions to ask. First and foremost, I seen Chubbs, OVO Chubbs. If you don't know, it was Carabana weekend in Toronto. LeBron usually goes to Toronto for Carabana. You could Google anything, just be like LeBron Carabana. He's always there. Toronto's always been like a second home, okay, for LeBron. Like, he's usually kicking it with, 7 years ago, he's partying for Carabana, okay? Hey, is this Tristan Thompson? Oh, he must have got somebody pregnant. This nigga right here. Ooh, is this Cash XO? I think this is Cash. Okay, anyway. So LeBron is usually in Toronto for Carabana. By the way, this weekend just passed. LeBron apparently said it was tradition. That's what LeBron said. I forgot where he said it at, but he had admitted that going to Carabana, it was damn near tradition for him. Now, obviously, after he switched up on the boy, Drake, he fucks with Kendrick, whatever. Also, I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's more than him not wanting to go to Carabana. I think it's his queen. I think it's Savannah. Savannah's like, nigga, if you think you finna go back to Cancun and cheat on me, I mean, go there and go do some shit again. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Listen, yo, this is Savannah in the crib with LeBron.
I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
After the last time LeBron went to, talking about he went to, nah. Yo, baby, I just went to Carabana. I was just kicking it at Drake's house.
I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Chat, if y'all never been to Toronto, it's a thing out there. I love Toronto, man. Shout out to my Toronto girls. Here's the point I'm trying to make, chat. Here's the point I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is that, LeBron ain't go. Chubbs asked why he ain't go. Right? It's clear. LeBron has picked a side. I think there's two sides to this. I think that LeBron didn't give a fuck that much, and I don't think he was trying to betray or whatever. Like, this is my personal opinion. I've heard direct things on both sides. I'm going to keep it a bean. It ain't for me to go tell y'all what I'm hearing. I'm going to just tell you what I think. I think LeBron never banged with Drake like that. I think Drake fuck with LeBron more than he fuck with him. I think LeBron was like, yo, this shit not that serious. But LeBron, while he's a fan of rap, he not realizing, let me tell you this, I've spoken to Drake. Drake don't think none of this shit is funny. There's no ha-ha with a nigga making a song or building a narrative that you're a pedophile. None of it's funny. If his homies is dancing, it's not funny to him, okay? I could definitely tell you that. And that's very natural, okay? If you're the one that people are now terming as this disgusting thing, you wouldn't be amused either, right? It does hit different when you see some of your friends that don't get the brevity or get the depth of the situation. They think this is just music. They think it's just about rapping. They think it's just competition. That therein lies a disconnect with your friends. if your mans can't tell that you serious and like you down to crash out about this because this shit is bothering the very essence of who you are, that can't be a man's. If your mans think that, oh, this shit is funny while you're over here upset, that can't be a man's. So I think that's kind of where it happens, and I think Drake made it clear, and I think LeBron realized at a point he was gonna look like a hoe if he like copped the plea, or not copped the plea, but apologize. I personally think LeBron should have apologized and say, yo, Drake, my bad, even though I think it was kind of self-explanatory, like, yo, dog, you shouldn't be at the pop out. Like, we understand you have a relationship with Kendrick, but if your friend is upset because it's like almost a celebration of people trying to claim he's a PDF, you would understand why he's saying that maybe you should just stick this one out. I get it, you're playing in LA, but you could just sit this one out, buddy. And that's the point. That's the point. So that's what I personally believe. I've heard other shit, and I ain't here to bring that to the light. Also, the reality is this, and this is from me, and this is from what I've heard, because, listen, chat, y'all keep asking how Big Act know everything. Big Act gonna hit the scallywags up. Drake don't got to tell me nothing. I hit the scallywags up. Me and Metro was fucking the same bitch. That's why I found out all Metro T. That's a fact. The same hoes. I don't care what y'all say about me. These are whores. They're gonna fuck everybody. I dealt with enough Toronto joints. They done told me all the shit. I know what restaurant they go to. I know how it go. Yo, everybody get out. The phones get. I know what's going on. Drake don't got to tell me nothing. Go fuck with a couple Toronto shorties and you'll figure out what's going on. That's what happens. That's what happens. You get what I'm saying? You got to deal with the shorties. They're going to tell you everybody's dirt. Because no matter what it is, everybody fuck with the same group of attractive girls that are whores. That's what it is. So, and that's to clear up any rumor that people like, oh, Drake told Act this. No, stop it, brother. No. I've heard other things about their situation. It ain't for me to bring to the limelight. It's for Drake if he want to talk about it. It's for LeBron if he want to talk about it. That's so the stuff I'm saying is neither here nor there. I'm just telling you what the streets be saying and what the hoes be saying. Beyond that, yeah, I think it's a little bit of ego thing. I wish I could like speak about this, but LeBron got like a fan group that is kind of like Drake, so we're just gonna leave it there. Anyway, LeBron picked his side. Yo, Chubbs, he's not coming back around. And by the way, Chubbs, I love you, but if LeBron had went to Carabana, you know, don't do what these LA guys are doing, Chubbs. Don't make it seem like he's not welcome, or don't even put like that air of, oh, yo, you lucky you ain't pull up here. That's what these lame ass niggas from the West Coast are doing, and it's really corny. This is, to me, it's a byproduct of people thinking, oh, Dave Free pressed you. No. It's a byproduct of them thinking that T-Rel is going to do this. No. It's a byproduct of people thinking Punch, Mac Wop is, like, for whatever reason, people think these West Coast dudes are like these super killers. And nobody that I'm hearing about that's involved in these things are killers. But there, I think it's the way, you know, I was listening to Joe Budden podcast. He said something that was very, I agree with him. He said, so Mealy Mall did an interview with the dude, Ray Sean, right? He's from LA. He sat with the dude, had the conversation. It was an interview for like BET Weekend. I don't know, whatever. Basically, after the interview, the dude went back to some other show and be like, yeah, man, I had to sit with them niggas to check their energy. And that's when I realized maybe we're all having a disconnect. Because the way he said it was on some, I think people from New York is thinking about it like, oh, you pull up on them niggas and check them. But if you watch the video, and I hate to play Rory and Mealy Mall type of shit on here, but I got to, right? And by the way, I'm coming off the winds of saying Chubbs or anybody else or even the West Coast guys, we love all of y'all, but none of y'all have pulled up or will pull up on each other. Let's not start insinuating that nobody's gonna do nothing. Okay? If LeBron wanted to come to Carabana, he could have came there. I think his wife has him in the doghouse because she knows that's where he go gets his rocks off, allegedly. She ain't letting him going back to Toronto for a while, okay? Them things that work at Lost and Found, she not letting LeBron go there no more. It's over. LeBron is going to be going to the Hamptons and going to like these Cannes and other places. He's not going nowhere back. Let me stop. Anyway. But this applies to y'all West Coast dudes too. We need to all put it in the air. MacWop, TDE Punch, you bounty hunter niggas. Y'all have to adjust. The thing is, when niggas hear West Coast niggas talk, they seem to always be talking like they about to get staticky, like it's about to be a problem. And I haven't seen it. So I think when people are hearing it, they're almost like, wait, is these niggas threatening? Is he talking? Like, again, I'm going to bring this situation up. Mealy Mall, what's the dude named? Ray Vaughn. Okay, Ray Vaughn. Okay. So this dude, Ray Vaughn, how does his name's? Ray Vaughn. Okay. What the fuck? How do I spell his name? So Ray Vaughn goes on Rory and Millie Mall's podcast. Can we? Where's the fucking clip? Oh my God. Ray Vaughn. Can we find a clip of them being on the show together? I don't watch these two losers. Oh, fuck. Ray Vaughn. Give me a second. Let me try to find the clip. So Ray Vaughn is a guy who's in TDE. He's one of the West Coast dudes. He's like, the whole West Coast seems to be like, they're all acting like, first of all, I didn't know there was this many gangbangers in the world, but they're all acting like they're gang affiliated. They're all acting like, and this is the lamest thing. Yo, y'all West Coast niggas is lame. I don't care if I call out all y'all. Y'all gotta stop, like, be humans. Like, stop putting forth threats and using gangs. Like, when we hear that, it just sounds lame. Like, be humans. Like, we're all humans, brother. We don't care if you're from Compton or you're from motherfucking Wisconsin. Like, just relax. So anyway, let me show you this video. Ray Vaughn Mall. I don't know. Okay. Let me see if I can find the thing where... Okay, here it goes. So supposedly it's the BET Awards, and he pulled... Like, they're in LA doing their podcast virtually. This is Mealy Mall, if you don't know. Mealy Mall and Rory. And the dude is Ray Vaughn, who is TDE's guy, right? And they're saying, this caption says, he confronts Mealy Mall about Drake glazing. And let's see how it goes.
What about it?
What about the Drake? What about the Drake glazing?
What about it?
That ain't for the clicks?
Nah. Okay. Nah.
I'm not no Kendrick Laser. I'm gonna say Drake is talented. I'm not gonna kill Kendrick.
I didn't kill Kendrick.
Yes, you do.
I didn't like that song. One song.
You did not.
They killing me now because they pulling up everything I said about Mr. Morale. And I was like, yo, this shit is incredible. The concert was incredible. I said all of that, but because I said I didn't not like us, because I'm not jacking calling somebody.
I'm not opposed to a nigga be like, oh, I don't like the song.
That's all it was.
That's not.
But the internet only hears the current. They forgot about what I said about Kendrick before the battle.
But once the battle happened, it's the same with academics.
Oh, but that's my nigga. I gotta ride with my man. If we playing ball right now, you gonna root for the other. You gonna root with your man.
You fact.
Exactly. That's always been my issue where the narrative has gotten lost with everything that Maul has been saying. Because Maul's been bigging up Kendrick since I met him. So when this happened, obviously, UTDE, you West Coast, and I started talking about no matter what happens with Kendrick, that's our guy.
As you should.
So why, when it comes on this side, that's his man's for real. He's not allowed to.
That's my man's for real.
And that's what I respect.
That's what I'm saying
so that's not glazing. You supporting your actual friend is not glazing to me. That's why I don't like that word glazing. I think that shit is weird. Also, I think it's like pause.
And that word is lazy. Using that word is lazy. You can use something else. Yeah, you can use something else. Glazing. Like, ride for his man. All right, cool. You supporting your man.
All right, so this is a friendly podcast. And this is why I don't like the West Coast niggas, because they be acting too tough. I hate that West Coast niggas act too tough, bro. It's kind of disgusting. So, like, all right, bro. Mealy Mall, he's all teeth. This nigga, I don't know why he got shades on. He's all teeth. The albino nigga. And then this nigga right here, you know, I don't know if this is after Joey Badass gave him the beats. He's all teeth. They're all happy. Now, here's the classic LA spin, because they always gotta sound dumb gangsta. Like they're super tough, which I think is the lamest shit possible. Now, I'm not talking about the whole LA. I'm talking more about these rappers associated with this battle. None of y'all ain't bust a grape in a food fight yet. Y'all know where Drake live. I heard y'all ran into Preem. Nobody got nothing done to them. I don't want to hear none of that gangster stuff. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing to nobody. Just relax. This is rap. This is words. And I don't hear on the other side niggas saying when I see them, I'm going to slap him. Don't listen to niggas like Top 5. That's not Drake talking. Okay? If Drake was, I guess Top 5 would be like a Ray Vaughn. All right, Top 5, shut up. Actually, I'm about to call Top 5 in a little bit. Okay, cool. So this is all teeth. And by the way, I think Top 5 had said like, yo, he approached with certain type of aggression because the LA niggas had an aggression. Okay, now here's the fucking cap. So, apparently, this LA dude goes on a show and he says he had to pull up on them. He says he had to pull up on them in person. He's talking about this video. He had to pull up on them in person to check their temperature. Check this bullshit out, chat.
Them all.
Yeah.
Like for us to be able to just talk about this,
not to cut you. I went and sat down because I'm like, I want them niggas. When I sat down, that was so strategic of me because I'm like, yeah, no, I want you niggas to sit in front of me and talk crazy like you talk.
Did you tell Ma you like the way it was built?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, I really respect LA. We've always looked at LA as gangster niggas. Y'all niggas is making LA gangsters look really crazy. Like, y'all are acting like y'all are pressing people while y'all are all teeth. T-Rail acted like he bullied the scene while he's taking a shot. You're saying you pulled up to check the energy and we could see your gums. Yo, these are the worst representatives from the West Coast I've ever seen. Y'all niggas gotta stop talking like there's any insinuation of violence or aggression when you're not doing nothing. Literally, you're not doing nothing. And I'm talking to Ray Vaughn or whatever your name is, nigga. You're not doing nothing. You went, them niggas was on the West Coast, and I hate to defend Rory and Millie Mo. I don't like them. You sat there giggling and keying, and now you go to another podcast to say that you were checking temperature? Brother, where's your thermometer? What? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. If you from the West Coast and these are the niggas that's
I want you niggas to sit in front of me and talk crazy like you talk.
Now, here's the thing about him saying this. What would you have done if whatever you thought they had said online, they had said in front of you? Because what we saw you did was giggle. You're a giggler. You didn't do anything. I don't know why. I feel like this hint of violence is only coming from these like West Coast niggas. I'm gonna remove Top 5. Like, we could get to Top 5. I think Top 5 is the only person from the other side, but we all know Top 5 is kind of like, it's Top 5, bro. Like, Top 5 is a street nigga who's just like, he's kind of over whooping for like Drake, like in terms of being Drake goon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Drake wouldn't have his fucking goon just on Front Street like he's a billionaire. Like, his goon would be in the cut, right? You know what I mean? Is Top 5 a street nigga? Of course, right? But like, the nigga's entertaining it. It's like Jay Hitter, right?
Did you tell Ma you like the way it was built?
I hate the way he's built. That's not my like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
still trolling.
That's not my fucking. That's not my call. But I really went over there to be like the energy to see if the energy is the same as it is online. It is not. And then you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like when we had a conversation. It's like, oh, it's.
But
it's
you
cool.
know what I had to realize, bro, and this is something I also had to understand because that's not the world I come from. It's like, oh, it's content.
Yo, these LA niggas be acting like they're the toughest niggas on earth, bro. I hate it, bro. Like, I don't know why they be acting so tough. Like, Bro, like, if y'all so tough, stop rapping and stop podcasting, bro. Anyway, so that happens, and Rory and Millie Mall, they have a producer who addresses that. I don't know why she's speaking for them, because it looked like they're too scared to say anything to this guy. I think maybe they got scared. I don't know. But their producer starts getting at this Ray Vaughn dude saying, bro, you didn't pull up to check our temperature. You just pulled up to have a conversation. It wasn't, what are you talking about?
Clear about what we're talking about. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not saying names.
Okay,
I'm not saying names. And no free. I'm not giving you. No, let me tell you. I'm not giving nobody else no more free promo. No more free promo around this bitch. Because I done came out and said to y'all, hey, let's be unbiased about certain things, regardless whether y'all think that Maul is biased when it comes to Drake. He's admitted his bias when it comes to Drake. That is what it is. That's his friend.
That's my nigga.
We let that rock. Whatever. But when it comes to people who have straight shitted on Maul, had little mediocre raps about Maul, we done came and gave niggas props. We done came out here, been unbiased, judged that whole fucking New York versus West Coast battle. We came out here, we were unbiased. We gave niggas props. We linked niggas fucking diss tracks. We said, yo, go check this out, go listen to this, all in the name of hip hop. Mm-hmm. But for people to go on platforms and to still stand on bullshit business, tell lies about the way that certain things went down when they were interviewed, that's lame as fuck, because we never had to mention you. You mentioned niggas hundreds of times for attention, and we never had to fucking mention you ever. Like, let's really talk about shit. Niggas gave you props, niggas gave you a platform to talk, niggas did all of that, and you still circled back and did some lame ass shit that's disrespectful. It's corny as fuck, and it tells more about you than anything. You too old for shit like that. Niggas might not know how old you are. You too fucking old for shit.
He lies
like
about
that.
His age, so
you too old for shit like that. That shit is corny as fuck. God, and I'm tired of y'all sitting up here.
Been cooking, P?
I'm tired of y'all sitting up here. No, because y'all give a lot of niggas props that other niggas in this media space don't do. Y'all give platforms and spaces to smaller artists, whether y'all like them or not, whether they put little corny disses out about y'all or not, and y'all don't have to fucking do that. Niggas could talk about y'all all day, say Drake glazing shit all day, corny shit all day, but y'all are still real as fuck and give niggas props when props is due. I swear to God, the next time y'all do that shit, I'm knocking over all these fucking black magics. We not giving nobody else no more fucking free promo. Mm-hmm. I'm over that shit. I'm done.
Welcome to my party, baby D.
Okay, all right. So the producer is like, I'm not doing this no more. Then Ray Vaughn gets back on here after he says he pulled up to check the temperature. This is him right here. There you go.
I bully the whole scene. Oh, it's movie time.
That's him.
Yo, what's the deal? I'm just getting on here to address this shit. Do this shit real quick, real brief. Boom. Rory and Maul show. The shorty on there, I don't know your name, and I don't mean no disrespect, because I don't know your name. The one who's like crashing out over nothing. Y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to really, really, really get it together. I know the narrative is like, oh, his age, like this nigga lying about his age. I hear 35, 33, 32. Everybody know my age except fucking me, I guess. Like, I would get on here and post like this shit, but it's like, all right, for sure, get these niggas something to eat off of. Because if I post my ID, it's going to be, oh, that's fake, or it's going to have people. So I don't even give a fuck about that. Believe whatever the fuck y'all want to believe. I really don't care. Like, I really, really, really don't care. So y'all keep pushing that narrative. And then two, the shit with me, Rory and Maul, when I went and sat down with them niggas at the BET Awards, I pulled up on them to see if the energy was real in person. I pulled up on them to see if the energy was real in person. Nobody set that up. Why the fuck would I just go sit down with them niggas and I know that it's smoke on the internet to look like that? I pulled up because I wanted to see if the energy was real in person because it felt personal. So I'm coming to if
it's that Dave Free shit all over again, man. Yo, like, what's going on with these West Coast niggas, man? It's like y'all just got a permanent thermometer y'all just walking around with. Like, this conversation looked like it was a lot of, wait, I can't find it. Y'all just seen it, though. That conversation looked like it was a very friendly conversation.
somebody's in my same vicinity, I'm going to address the issue. That's it. That's all it was. That's it. I pulled up, sat down, we had a good conversation. That's what the fuck it was. That's it. Like, all the other shit, like, pop, like, that's what I said I did. Of course, I shot a little fat jab at, Ma. Like, I'm a flame that nigga forever. Like, period. Nigga gonna flame me forever, and that's cool. But all the other, like, and you a woman, miss, like, respectfully. Like, that don't got shit to do with you. That don't got shit to do with you. You feel me? And Ma, like, nigga, we had a conversation. The conversation we had was a decent conversation. I didn't get on Gina Views and them talking like I'm this big dog. I said that. I didn't go over there. I went over there to see if the energy was the same in person. I didn't come. I know a couple places y'all was at, and I could have pulled up, but I ain't thought that was gangster. So stop playing with my fucking name. Put some respect on my. I ain't do all that. I let shit rock. Like, I let shit rock. I pulled over there with normal energy. I pulled over there with energy, of course, because I wanted to see if y'all.
Bro, you were giggling, bro. Yo, this is like some. I don't know what's. It's like the worst representatives of the West Coast I've ever seen. Y'all pulled over there with energy. Let me just remind myself of the energy this nigga pulled up.
Glazing.
I said about for those
Picking up Kendrick
real.
and that's
So
what I respect.
that's what I'm saying when I.
So that's not glazing.
Yeah,
You supporting your actual friend is not glazing him.
because I'm not jacking. I didn't like that song.
Drake is talented. I'm not gonna kill Kendrick.
I didn't kill Kendrick.
Yes, you do.
I didn't like that
You do.
song. One song.
You did not.
They killing me now because they pulling up everything I said about Mr. Morale. And I was like, yo, this shit is incredible. The concert was incredible. I said all of that, but because I said I didn't not like us, because I'm not jacking calling somebody.
I'm not opposed to a nigga be like, oh, I don't like the song.
That's all it was.
That's not.
But the internet only hears the current. They forgot about what I said about Kendrick before the battle.
Exactly. But once the battle happened, it's the same with academics.
Oh, but that.
Yo, this is like y'all West Coast niggas is doing the worst version of pressing niggas in life. Yo, all teeth. Yo, y'all gotta at least take a playbook out of Vic Mensah's book, yo. Vic Mensah looked like he was coked out. That nigga looked like he was just like staring into space. That nigga just turned his head like the Exorcist. Like, at least do the Vic Mensa, man. Y'all niggas too smiling, bro. Y'all niggas smiling too much. This is too much smiling. This ain't a press. Nigga, look like you're geeked to be around Ruri and Millie Mall. Nigga, if you gonna bully the whole scene, nigga,
I bully the whole scene.
Bully the whole scene. This is crazy. Yo, the West Coast is looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And that's why I keep telling. It's not Kendrick looking crazy, and it's not the real gangsters looking crazy. It's everybody that's trying to embody the gangster energy that's not gangster. Like, let me just make it clear, because I don't want the West Coast to be on my head like, you think we all pussy? No. The niggas representing y'all acting like they're tough ain't tough. Y'all gotta tell the rappers and podcasters to rap and podcast, because when they act like, I'm from the West, I'm tough, I had to go check nigga temperature. We get the video of the temperature being checked, and we're like, that's how you checked it? Yeah, I had to bully the whole scene, I had to go up in there. Yo, when he seen me, he's like, oh shit. He say, act in here, movie time. It's
movie time.
It's movie time. Come on, man. Y'all West Coast niggas gotta stop the cap, and we're tired of it, bro. Y'all are acting too tough. Y'all are rappers and podcasters. There's some tough niggas from LA. There's some tough gang members, just like there's some tough niggas from Chicago. There's some tough niggas from New York. All I'm trying to say, could y'all stop perpetuating the toughness, because y'all ain't tough. Y'all are showing up on podcasts smiling and saying you're checking the temperature. No, you're getting an interview. You're showing up saying
I bully the whole scene.
You're bullying the whole scene. No, you're getting a shot of Don Julio vodka. Could y'all West Coast niggas stop with the tough act? I'm tired of it. Again, let me bring this back before every West Coast nigga get mad at me. I'm talking to the podcasters and rappers who aren't like that. Some of y'all, I keep telling y'all, fuck that. They ain't like us shit. Y'all just like me. We're all the same. We're all doing content. You're trying to rap. We're in the music industry. Just relax. Stop talking like y'all are tough and like y'all are bully. Like, what are y'all doing? This shit is getting on my nerves now, bro. How many times y'all gonna keep checking temperatures and then keep giggling with niggas? Enough is enough.
That's my nigga. I gotta ride with my man.
Look,
if we playing ball right now, you gonna
has gotten lost with every
that you should.
So why, when it comes on this side,
all smiles. Look at this now.
That's it. Like, all of the shit, like, pop, like, that's what I said I did. Of course, I shot a little fat jab at, or it looked like that. I pulled up because I wanted to see if the energy was real in person because it felt personal. So I'm coming to, if somebody's in my same vicinity, I'm going to address the issue. That's it. That's all it was. That's it. I pulled up, sat down, we had a good conversation. That's what the fuck it was. That's it. Like, all of the shit, like, pop, like, that's what I said I did. Of course, I shot a little fat jab at, or Ma, like, I'm a flame that nigga forever, like, period. Nigga gonna flame me forever, and that's cool, but all the other, like, and you a woman, miss, like, respectfully. Like, that don't got shit to do with you. That don't got shit to do with you. You feel me? And Ma, like, nigga, we had a conversation. The conversation we had was a decent conversation. I didn't get on Gina Views and them talking like I'm this big dog. I said,
yes, you did, nigga. Yo, it's like, maybe, again, I'm going back to what I heard Joe said it, so I'm going to credit him with saying it, but maybe these West Coast niggas don't realize the way they're talking as if, like, they're about to beat niggas up and they're about to inflict violence on people if people don't acquiesce, bow down, or allow them. Like, that's how they're sounding. When you said, I pulled up to check the energy, you almost insinuate that if the energy wasn't right, you were going to do something to get the energy to appropriate place. If that's not what you mean, nigga, maybe I'm just, because I'm not from the West Coast, so I don't understand that. Nigga, why are you talking like that? So if you had checked their energy and Mealy Mall was on some shit like, nigga, you heard what I said, nigga, I still don't fuck with Kendrick. He corny. What was you about to do? Sit there and debate? No, hold on, let me tell you, didn't you hear this part of Euphoria when he said, I hate the way you rap, I hate the way you this, I hate the way you that, I hate the way you this, I hate the way you that. That's what you're gonna do? Or when you went to check the energy, if you found out that this guy said, nah, I think Kendrick corny as shit, you were going to start.
I bully the whole scene.
Were you going to bully the whole scene? I'm not instigating. I'm just tired of, like, yo, the West Coast niggas they're trying to seem too tough, and we all doing content. They're seeming too tough. We're all doing content. All y'all niggas is doing content. I run into that blind bitch. What's his name again? Absol. Me and him, like, I know he ain't gonna see the bottle, so I'm gonna have to be like, yo, just pause. Open your mouth, nigga. Driving the boat, nigga. Nigga, we taking shots, man. Nobody like fighting. Like, what the fuck? But these West Coast niggas, the way they talking is like they talking like they about to get, like they think they about to bang on niggas. Like, no, calm down. Like you're not on Cedar Block. You're not on Hoover Street, okay? You're at the BET Awards. Brother, you're not back on Fig. You're on Turks. Relax, okay? I'm sorry. We got to de-toughify these guys. Their guys acting too tough. You had to go check the energy on Cub because Cub was talking too crazy about K-Dot. What are you talking about? You went for an interview. They were laughing at your corny jokes. You had all your nice veneers out in display. You were having a good old time. They were having a good old time. How did you check the energy? Yo, a New York nigga tell you to check the energy, nigga. It's a different type of vibe. But again, I don't think it's a LA thing. I think it's just these rappers and podcasters they're placating and acting like they're gangsters. All of y'all stop it. Kendrick and Drake been beefing. Nigga, I told Drake, I said, Drake, I pulled up today's show. It's your turn now. It's your turn. It's your turn. When you gonna pull up? Nobody's pulling up. Nobody pulling up. Nobody doing nothing. Everybody's just standing on stage. I hate the way you did. Like they're rapping like they're making millions. Nobody's doing nothing. So I just want to remind everybody stop acting like gangsters and let's all realize we're making content and making money. And Rayvon, keep making your raps versus Joey Badass or whoever. And then Mealy Mall, keep doing your little whack ass podcast. And then T-Rail, just work on rehab with that one retarded arm. And everybody calm down. Nobody's doing shit. That's all I want to tell y'all, man. Okay? And for the real LA gangsters, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all because y'all don't do shit like this, okay? Y'all don't get online to say after you were all teeth in an interview say, nah, I just pulled up to go check a nigga temperature. What? Yeah, I bullied the scene. Come on. That's not for y'all, okay? Please, LA niggas, stop acting so tough. Y'all all doing content just like us. Cut it out. Cut it out. All right. Let me move on from this topic. I want to get to the Nicki Minaj. And by the way, it's the same thing with Mac Wap. Yo, Mac Wap, I agree with you. You weren't threatening Nicki when you said you put her in a blender. But maybe, that's why I said maybe it's a New York thing. Yeah, the way y'all tone of voice and how y'all talk, it be seeming like there's almost like y'all talking tough. When in reality, like most of this stuff we're talking about has nothing to do with tough talk. They're like, we're all just having regular conversations. Like, yes, Nicki might have been tweaked out. Maybe she said something about whatever. And I agree with her. You saying you're going to put her in a blender, I don't think that's threatening at all, honestly. But I think it's because of maybe just speech with like some of y'all dudes. It comes across like that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. So. Oh, let's get to Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj last night, and I'm not gonna lie, man, Nicki never stops. Let me make this. Give me a second. Ooh, oh my God. All right. So Nicki, which by the way, I'm gonna be honest with you, Des Bryant, you're a brave man for even like going back and forth with Nicki. I would probably take it from the Mac Wap guy who, like, Nicki's a woman at the end of the day. She's letting you know she's not playing fair. If you talk too crazy to her, like, for example, Mac Wap said he's going to put Nicki in a blender. Nicki tagged the CIA, the FBI, NSA, and motherfucking Homeland Security. She says, go investigate that guy. He's threatening my life. Des Bryant. Now, the reason why Nicki did that, and this is why I say this is why you can't argue with women, and women, they get the ultimate passes. Because the reason why Nicki don't deal with that nigga, like how Nicki's dealing with Des Bryant, is because Nicki know that nigga is a gang member. She lives in LA. Nicki really from Queens. Nicki lives in LA now, though. LA ain't never gonna be ran by somebody from Queens. So Nicki a guest out there, no matter what she's on, no matter how much money she got. That's gangland. LA's gangland. So Nicki, when she see how real it is, she's not gonna say, Mac Wap, come fight my blood boyfriend and he'll square up with you, because that's just not happening. So you know what she does? She tags the authorities. Now when it comes to Des Bryant, a nigga who's not an LA resident, he's not from a LA gang, he's no way in proximity or has a lot of ties to make Nicki's life uncomfortable. Nicki now puts her man out in front to say, go catch a squabble with my man. Okay? And this is why I keep saying y'all shouldn't argue with women. They could tell, we ain't gonna call them snitches. They could challenge you to go lose or risk your freedom or your life. And if you die, whether you're on their side or the opposite, they get no blame. Okay? So let's go back to it. I don't think Nicki deletes tweets, nor do I think Des Bryant deletes tweets. So let's actually go to the beginning of all of this. So This was one for the ages, Chad. Now, Nicki Minaj has been on a tirade to let people know that, hey, listen, Roc Nation, specifically Jay-Z and Desiree Perez, are people who have interfered with her career, fucked up a lot of things she got going on, and is fucking with her behind the scenes. She's done this in a way by pointing out a lot of the things that fans might not either know or things that go under the radar. So, for example, let's go with this. So there was this whole thing, and let me give you the context about it. So reportedly, there was a story that came out. Des Bryant was a wide receiver on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I could Google this. Des Bryant, Jerry Jones. Now Jerry Jones is the owner. He's the old white owner for the Cowboys. Des Bryant, who was a receiver, apparently, and I'm gonna try to break this down. Apparently, it says, all right, hold on. The recent blah, blah, including a gratuitous slap at former Cowboys receiver and the agent Jay-Z. So Jerry Jones said something about negotiations with a linebacker. And it was a linebacker named Micah Parsons. But while he was talking about that, he mentioned former Cowboys receiver Des Bryant and their agent. Let's see if we could figure out what is that.
Confirmed a lot of the things that I said last night in Canton when Maria Taylor and I were talking about the Parsons situation. Last night, they're going to trade him. I've heard they show that they're willing.
So it looks like the Cowboys owner is talking about a current player, but then he threw Des Bryant name in the mix. This is what he said. He says, when we have a problem with the player, the agent's usually nowhere to be found. He says, Jay-Z told us Des Bryant would make all the meetings. Jay-Z and I negotiated the contract. We spent hours. He said, anybody in my organization is always on time. He said, my office used to be on the street corner. I've always been early. So will my players, because remember, if you don't know, they had Roc Nation Sports at that time. He says, will my players be on time? He's talking about the players they represent with Roc Nation Sports. He says, my office used to be on the street corner. I've always been early. So will my players be on time? And what did I say? I said, I'm going to call you when I have a problem. So it looked like Jerry Jones says they negotiate a contract for Des Bryant. The owner of the team, who's negotiating with the agent of the player, Des Bryant, they're negotiating with Jay-Z's Roc Nation Sports. Jay-Z supposedly himself negotiates with Jerry Jones, the owner. Jay-Z sells him on this idea. Yo, I'm from the streets. Yo, I hold people accountable. People respect me. Yo, my office used to be on a street corner. So blah, 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 blah. Got you. Now, the owner said, Jerry Jones, he said, yo, when I had a problem, Jay-Z didn't take my call anymore. So he's basically saying, and I think his thing is that he doesn't like, agents. So Des Bryant responded because, they're talking about a current player, but they reference him. And he responded by saying this. He says, Jerry Jones, I don't think it's smart to mention my name. This is what he said. I kept quiet about a lot of unfair shit on some G shit. Now, this is where Nicki Minaj entered the conversation because she had said, again, she's championing anybody who's going to speak bad about Jay-Z or Roc Nation because she doesn't fuck with Jay-Z or Roc Nation. She had said before, I hope Jerry Jones is having a great day. Then she at Des Bryant and she said, hey, it's Nicki Minaj. How about we play a game? Every time you do a Jerry Jones or NFL story time, how about I do a story time of my own? Now, what she's going to talk about is she's assumed or alluding to, I'll do a story time about Jay-Z and I'll do a story time about Roc Nation. Now, what y'all don't know is that Des Bryant, obviously, he was managed by Roc Nation Sports, but Jay-Z is a close friend of his. Okay? Des Bryant responded with a looking eye emoji, and then Nicki said, All my stories will be about Roc Nation, Jay-Z, and the alleged racist Desiree Perez, the CEO. I hope you fully understand the rules. It is your turn, okay? Now, that kind of went for a little bit of a loop because now if we go to Des Bryant's page and we got to kind of try to follow this whole thing, Des Bryant, and by the way, I like both of these people because they're like me. I don't delete tweets. I don't, leave the tweets up there, man. Some people will delete all traces. So let's get into it. So, okay, here we go. So he responds by saying this.
Look, Miss Nicki, leave me out of it. I don't want no problems. I'm a huge fan. I hope you're having a great day. Look, Miss Nicki, leave me out of it. I don't want no problems.
Okay. Now, he said, I'm a fan of Miss Nicki Minaj. I'm not playing no games with her or getting in her business. I've said this before. The reason why Nicki attacked SZA is because she felt SZA was getting in her business. Whatever reason, Nicki has a gripe against Roc Nation and Jay-Z. And she's definitely down to take it out publicly and say whatever she got to say, embarrass whoever she got to embarrass. Now, anybody who tries to get in between that, try to change the narrative, like, no, Jay-Z's a good guy. She's going to get at you. That's what she's been on. So some people saying bro done combed up the beard and everything. He said, I'm smooth. He said, I could give some wild cowboy stories. I'm thinking about Nicki Minaj. Somebody says, the bars played dangerous. The video's frying me. Okay. Then what happened was Nicki takes the first shot. Nicki says, it's Miss Petty. Because he has said, hey, Miss Nicki.
Leave me out of it. Look, Miss Nicki.
He said, Miss Nicki. So he says, it's Miss Petty. And by the way, that's her husband's last name, Kenneth Petty, which is Nicki Petty. That's her full name. She's married to the guy. She said, this just came across my desk from 2020. I guess you're one of the guinea pigs they've been using to bully people for them. Did you think I came over here to play tweetsies with your silly ass, sir? See, the problem with people who are always playing is that they think everybody else is playing too. I'd mind my business if I were you. Just be blessed. And she tweets, Nicki gets blasted. Des Bryant gets blasted by Nicki fans for jumping in beef with, I don't know who that person is. So he's basically saying, this ain't your first time jumping in my business, nigga. Okay? Cool. Now, she's kind of having a timeline wrong because technically it feels like Nicki jumped in his business because Jerry Jones was talking about a current player and mentioned Des Bryant. And then because he mentioned Des Bryant, he mentioned Jay-Z and Roc Nation. Nicki is keen to anything about Roc Nation. So she tweets about Jerry Jones. Hopefully he has a good day because she wants to diss Roc Nation. But here's the thing. Roc Nation was only brought up because of Des Bryant. That's why Des Bryant then responds to her. I hope you understood that. So it's not like he just jumped out of the blue. Anyway, let's see what Des Bryant said. Des Bryant says, go enjoy your day. Okay? Somebody said, oh, you scared of that. Ain't no way. See, I ain't scared of shit. I just don't like doing all the internet shit. I have respect for her, and I'd rather keep it that way. She got it. Now he then fucked up. He put the diamond. Everybody know? The Rock! Okay. Nicki gets on his ass. She says, go beat your mom, then ask Desiree Perez and Jay-Z why they allegedly been the vile cunts they have been to so many black people while they line their pockets and weaponize racism in order to keep black people blinded from their truth. Why wasn't Desiree Perez pardoned by President Trump, publicized to the black people and hip-hop culture the way Lil Wayne was? Did she repay the president for that monumental blessing, or did she betray him the way Jay-Z allegedly betrayed the Democratic Party and countless others that he had business dealings with in the past? On second thought, just don't beat your mom. I'm sure she loved you once. This tweet is all alleged and all for entertainment purposes. Now, it shows Dallas Cowboy Des Bryant was arrested after assaulting his mom. This is an old article. So, yeah, Nicki's on that. All right. Wow. Let me get back to where we were with that. Give me a second. And then I'll go. All right, here we go. All right, bet. So we're here. So then we get Des Bryant, who responds to that. He says, how did I get caught up in the madness? I want people to love me the way they love Nicki. Real talk. Now, he responds to this by saying, wait, say bitch, I didn't go to jail or touch my mama. I was defending myself. I removed her nails from my skin. Folks know I was dealing with some corruption in Dallas. I don't get how you could even be on the internet with your husband being a sex offender. You said we are speaking facts, weird hoe. Well, come on. She posted a picture of an article that says Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, sentenced to a 1-year house arrest for failing to register as a sex offender. Okay? Okay. Nicki gets back on her shit. Nicki says, she laughs at a fan says, grabbing your mother by the hair and saying Nicki Minaj is the one with personal issues. Be fucking for real. Then somebody, Barb says, Nicki, his daddy is the real R word. And this is something supposedly about his daddy. And it says, oh, is this true, you pussy ass nigga? Projection like always. We didn't make your dad R words your mom, just like we didn't make you beat her. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. Blah. Your poppy is who you're really mad at, sis. Rest. Okay? Now, Des Bryant responded again. Hold on. Actually, before she could respond again, Nicki was on her head top one more time. Because she responds to a lot of fans. A parody account, Anika Cookie, or actually a fan account of Nicki, says, this is extremely disturbing. How can you beat woman who carried you for 9 months and birthed you? He needs to be locked up for life. And Nicki says, welp, another dumb nigga down bad. Des Bryant responds to that by saying, I really didn't even go to jail. It was some real corrupt shit going on. Jerry, no, I've been keeping it player for all these years. Somebody said, not you trying to justify you putting your hands on your mama. You removed her nails, huh? But you can't remove the contradictions from your story. He says, I stand on business. I don't have shit to lie about. If I did those things, I should have been in jail. Then he's responding to Barb. He said, she's sitting there trying to fucking tell you that Jay-Z is corrupt and you scared as fuck to believe but want to go against Nicki. You're done. When you find out Rock Nation's, the company that you rep, is behind the smear campaign, And Des says, I said I was out of it and she came at me. I went as far as saying I was a fan. Fuck all of that shit and shut the fuck up. So he's beef with Barbs. And, okay, he's just beef with Barbs. Okay, now he responds, okay. Now, Nicki responds to something with him. Here we go. Wait, where is that? Oh my God. This is so much stuff. Nicki's truly a interesting person. Okay. So, after he tweets out about Nicki's husband failing to register as a sex offender, Nicki responded by saying, I'm so happy you brought this up. I'll give you $10 million in cash if you come and fight him, since you beat your mom. He was lied on 31 years ago while both of them were 16. And there's proof. That's why they couldn't get money they desperately needed and sued for. Now you, on the other hand, you were beating your mother and you're an adult. Bigfoot has a brand new weird case as an adult. Jay-Z, he's dodging paternity tests that could prove he fucked a teen as an adult. Wow, this is crazy. Desiree Perez beating her daughter and calling her black son-in-law a Niger with the hard R as an adult falsely had her own daughter institutionalized as an adult. Lied and said her own child was on drugs as an adult. By the way, this tweet is alleged and all for entertainment purposes only. As a matter of fact, let me go call President Trump and ask for a pardon like Desiree Perez did. Next, I'll get into the casino stuff. So Nicki is into the full storytelling and says, Des Bryant, booty hole allegedly leaks as an adult. Should I start my own story times now? Okay. Then, did Des say anything back? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we gotta. Des says, I'm not trying to hear all the victim shit. She came at me. I wish her well and give her respect. I'll stand up for myself whenever Jerry spoke of my name. I never mentioned her or Rock Nation. She decided to ride that wave. Fuck all that. I'm about to tell Cardi B on her. Okay. And then now, then Nicki posts this. Hey, it's Dad. Dad isn't Granddad? Oh, wow. Hi, I missed you. No, it's Baghdad, you fucking coon. You bombed with that 31-year-old T you was supposed to gag. Now they know your recent T, you dumb fuck. Or should I say your recent CTE, laughing my ass off. Okay, I don't know. Okay, Nicki's. Okay. Nicki then tweets something out. Desiree Rock Nation attempt to hold, okay, about their Desiree's daughter. It says, this is me looking the smartest, richest, most talented, prettiest, and most influential, intuitive, intimidating, blessed, and highly favored, and most genuine child of God. Fix it, Jesus. Then she responds, okay, so we're here now. My bad. Fuck. Okay. That might be the end of it, I think. Okay. Exhausting, to say the least. Here's the reality of it. No matter how much, and I've said at times I feel like Nicki is losing the plot. The Rock Nation stuff I've seen firsthand, and I think she got a point there. I think Nicki has to realize, Nicki, not everybody understands what you've been through or understands your plight against Rock Nation. You lose people when you start attacking others. For example, when you start attacking Des Bryant, and Des Bryant wasn't against you. All he was saying is that it seems he got some issues with Jerry Jones, but you were co-signing Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones spoke out against Rock Nation and Jay-Z. You come off a little bit unhinged when you're not focused at your target. You going against Des Bryant. I don't think Des Bryant is an agent for Rock Nation. I think he has his own issues with whoever, not Rock Nation. But you can't just blame everybody or act like everybody's against you on some Matrix shit, like everybody's just in some world just trying to make sure you lose. And that's where people are looking at you and they're going to call you unhinged. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think Nicki got a point to some of these stuff. But it's not going to be seen or received well if she's so sporadic with it. And that's the problem. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even think. Has he ever spoken about her? Now, Nicki did get on live from what I remember. Let me see. Live bites. Let me see if we can find Nicki. I don't know if she spoke about anything in particular.
Miss Nicki, leave me out.
And I do have some sympathy for Des Bryant because I don't think he wanted to get into it with Nicki Minaj. Them barbs are terrible.
If your mother was already abused, why would you grow up to beat her as a man? Starting to look like some of you men who didn't have a father in the home want other people to not have a father in their home. It's starting to look like some of you men whose daddy and granddaddy is the same man has been projecting his anger in relations to women being abused all over the internet. Because psychologically, he's defending his father. If a man can say, after finding out his mama slash sister was raped by his daddy slash granddad, that he forgives both of them, what do you mean both of them? What did she? If your mother was already abused, do. So is that why you've been beating her? Because you are taking out what he did on your mother, who was a child, you dumb bitch.
Whoa.
Just like my husband was a child, you dumb bitch, you cursed bitch. You not being in the NFL anymore, it's probably, I don't know anything about this. This man was tweeting about me 5 years ago with another woman beater, or about another woman beater. So you see, these men tend to take out the problems on the women. Men like that, whose fathers failed them, they are hurting that they did not have their dad. They have.
All right, let me cut this here, man. Yo, Nicki, we ain't cool. Like, I've never been one of the enemy of my enemies, my friend shit. I see you rocking out on Rock Nation. I think they're significantly powerful, and I think people duck that fade. Shit, I've ducked that fade my damn self because I don't want it. And you seem like you want to take it up, so I'm watching you, and I'm low-key rooting for you. But I do want to say this, and Nicki Minaj, I'm going to say this with all due respect. Don't forget the plot, okay? I don't know what you're going through or whatever your purview is, but let me say this. The idea and what you're saying about Rock Nation, I actually believe personally. I think that they got some shit going on. They've suppressed people's. They've done a lot of shady shit behind the scenes. I'm with you with that. But Nicki, don't be unhinged. We don't give a fuck about Des Bryant. Okay? Stay focused. We don't care about Des Bryant. We don't care about Draw a Freckle on SZA. We don't care about those people. You're starting to come across to people who could believe you outside of your audience as slightly unhinged. And I know you probably don't give a fuck because you have so many barbs. It doesn't matter if an academics or anybody else gives a fuck or believes or is with you on what you're saying. But stick to the goal. You're saying that these people have wronged you. They're doing weird, shady shit. When you just randomly go on, like, we don't give a fuck about Des Bryant enough to go figure out what he did to his mom, with respectfully, or what he did or didn't do to whoever else. You're coming off a little bit unhinged, baby girl. Okay? And I know you're upset, but you need to rein it in. I do believe Rock Nation is like the evil empire in the music business. I do believe that what they represent and their tactics to try to, take over this industry has always been shady and really been kind of nasty. But you, my girl, you, my queen, and I'll call you the queen because you're the queen of rap. This is not a good look, girl. Like, you're going from making sense to now people are like, what auntie on? Just chill out a bit.
Associated do. So is that why you've been beating her? Because you are taking out what he did on your mother, who was a child, you dumb bitch. Just like my husband was a child, you dumb bitch, you cursed bitch. You not being in the NFL anymore, it's probably, How many? I don't know anything about this. This man. Shame to their dads. So when they see a dad that's living in a home married with his wife, I guess, maybe that's a trigger. Shame to their dads.
Okay. Nicki, here's another thing. And this is unsolicited advice. You don't got to take it. I think the way you're attacking certain people, they're always going to use your husband and your brother against you. Your brother's been convicted and is serving time for some really heinous things. Your husband, whether you have an explanation that he was a child and blah, 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 da, da, he is being forced to register by the government as a sex offender. Okay? If your lifelong mission is to fight that, go fight that. But every time you attack someone and you get super personal, they're always going to bring up those things about the people you love. And then we get into this weird thing where we're now listening to you defend, for example, your husband. Not saying you shouldn't, but you're defending him. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's not the thing I think most people want to latch behind. Nicki, the idea that you've exposed the industry and that people like Jay-Z and other people, they have used, the game and other people to, other people high in the game to control other people, we believe that. But when you start having to explain, when you try to connect all of that, the cabal and all this Illuminati shit and Jay-Z is evil and he got a kid, cool. Well, when you try to connect that to your husband catching the charge whenever, we're like, yeah, I think we lost the plot. And that's all I'm telling her. I think we lost the plot a bit.
If your mother was shame to their dads. So when they see a dad that's living in a home married with his wife, I guess, maybe that's a trigger. Shame to their dads. So when they see a dad that's...
Okay. So, again, I'm just going to say to Nicki, please, Nicki, please, 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 don't bring up your husband or whatever in the plight you got going on. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody's going to ride continually for your husband besides the Barbs. And I do think, even though she has some good points about Rock Nation, she's starting to become, like, we're like, your auntie good? You sure? She took her meds? And that's not a good thing, okay? Somebody has to tell you that, Nicki. Somebody has to tell you that. Because I think the Barbs will go down whatever path you bring them on, but somebody has to tell you exactly. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now, give me 1 second because I gotta go grab my. I gotta let my dog in real quick before they start throwing a hissy fit. Yo, these two guys, pause, are like so entertaining. These two guys who fuck Cassie. I'm gonna play this real quick. They're talking about. They claim that. And then we're going to get into the Diddy update because we do have a bail update, okay? So this is about, these guys claim that Diddy used to almost try to set things up that they could possibly steal to see if he could trust them. Check this out real quick. Let me let my dog in. Give me like 3 minutes, all right, chat?
The draw full of money. Tell me about that.
Yo, bro. Yo, I don't know if this ever happened to you, bro. I went to, I think it was the Essex house, bro. The Jeremiah Essex house again, bro. And they tried to set me up. I'm absolutely convinced that they was trying to set me up. I come into the hotel. Cassie's like, okay, yo, we're going to be in the bedroom today. So she walks me into the bedroom and, she's like, yeah, just, take your clothes off, whatever, and just wait. We'll be right back. Dude, I sit on the bed, bro, and I look straight over to the nightstand. And there's like a crazy, beautiful fucking gold Rolex on the top of the nightstand and a drawer I'm talking a drawer, bro, that's like this big, bro. Like this shit is like full of $100 bills. I'm talking that shit had to be at least 200,000, 300,000 and $100 bills just in the fucking drawer right there, bro. And they left me in that room alone with that. I was like, hell no, bro. I don't steal anyway, bro. But like, I was like, damn, bro.
Set up,
boy. Woo. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That was definitely like being in a room as a 14-year-old boy with a naked girl. But I was like,
And they used to do stuff like that. Or they would like put little stuff out to test you. Like it was a few times I remember I would be with Cassie and she would take like the Rolexes and put them on and be looking at me in the mirror, kind of like ways to entice you. Like, yeah, I got that money. One time I seen them at her house on West End, and they put me, same thing with him, same situation. They put me in this bedroom, yo, bro. This drawer had to be stacked with nothing but hundo stacks this thick with the bang tape around it. It had to be $200,000-$300,000 in this drawer. And the same thing, watch on the table, because I believe the watch was put where the money was to draw your attention because the watch is shiny. You're naturally going to be drawn to something that's, oh, that's a watch? Oh, that's a nice watch. And then you see the money. Everybody recognizes the color of money. Money's going to draw your attention after the watch. What the? Oh, my God. Is that a whole drawer full of hundo stack bills? I'm sitting there up. They left me in this room, Art, no lie, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes in the room.
Yeah.
And I started reading. I said, yo, this is a trap. Why would you leave me in here this long? When y'all just they want me to steal this money, so they have no reason to violate me.
Yeah, they was.
I ain't touched that shit, bro.
I on some serious shit, though. I definitely they was like, this dude ignorant now. Like they knew I ain't no shit that day because I was so fascinated by that Rolex, bro. I picked that shit up when Diddy was there. I was like, bro, this is the most beautiful watch ever. It's so heavy, solid gold. I was like, this has to be like $100,000, bro. The look that this dude gave me, bro, to this day, so I just be like, damn, son. He was like, nah, nigga, that's only like 20 bands, bro. What you?
All right, anyway. Yo, why the hell is Carucci fucking Deion Sanders, man? Y'all keep telling y'all, man, chat, these chicks in the industry, they all just like Cassie. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, man. What the fuck? Did I see another nigga pop up here? What the hell? Oh, damn. They scrolling through all the niggas she dated. Chat, these chicks just like, yo, let me tell you this. There's a lot of chicks on social media that's shaming Cassie. They shaming Jane Doe. They just like them. They just like them. You know, I know a lot of y'all little regular folks. I ain't trying to diss y'all. I'm just saying that because sometimes y'all be like, yo, this chick only with so-and-so. All of these girls is with the niggas for money. You never see them with a broke nigga. You tell me these chicks only find love with multi-millionaires? Niggas up 8 figures? Come on, bro. If you think God, the idea that people only find love when the bank account is 8 figures, like, come on, like they're looking for it. Carucci left Chris Brown, and you know ever since then, she want a baller. A jet setting, fly nigga, limousine riding. She tried to fuck with Quavo for a little bit, but then she seen Chris Brown was about to slap Quavo. I ain't gonna lie, they even start rapping. Quavo, I ain't say he gonna slap you, but I ain't gonna lie. You know what I was shocked by? Wait, she dated the Game? Yeah, that was gonna last long. As soon as she seen the Game win the bankruptcy, she said, chat, they gonna make it sound like they're not like Cassie, but all of these girls are like Cassie. They're like Jane Doe. They follow the money. And here's the thing. You gonna think they all special, like they're not doing something strange for a little piece of change, but we just seen all Cassie's dirt in federal court. If you heard what these chicks was doing, I heard it all. I heard the rumors. I'm not saying nothing about Shorty. I'm just saying, they're all like Cassie. She kind of looked like Cassie a little bit. Not really, but yeah. Okay, anyway, she dated Rob Kardashian too? Who the fuck is this nigga? How many niggas she date? Victor. Oh, yeah, she did date Victor Cruz. Bumbo Claude. Oh, nah, yeah. That's the... Yo, how did she fumble Chris Brown? Now, here's the thing about this whole, like, dating situation, right, chat? Here's the thing. People were shocked when they seen Karrueche, Deion Sanders. Nobody even knew about that. So Deion Sanders went through some surgery, okay? He went through some surgery, and apparently it was like a surgery that they had to do because he had some cancer. A video came out of Karrueche sobbing in the hospital, and niggas start saying, "Are you fucking that nigga? Come on, we don't got to put two and two together. Look at this." Here we go.
We are dealing with...
This is the video sparking headlines and raising the question, are Karrueche and Deion dating?
We are dealing with bladder cancer.
Yo, chat, this is how a bitch get up in your will. I want to let y'all know. This that Cassie shit. This that Jane Doe shit. This how a bitch get up in your will, chat. You see them tears? Yo, if you think she crying here, wait till how she cried at your funeral when she knows she got to go meet with the nigga that's reading out the will. This is how you secure the spot in the will. Yo, this is devious. I know a couple bitches. Like, I'm not even going to call them women. I know a couple bitches. They known to date a rich nigga on their deathbed. Word two. They don't even date healthy niggas. Like, they don't date no nigga who go to the doctor regularly and the doctor be like, yeah, you could live for 40 more years. They're like, 40 more years? Huh? What? They date a nigga where it's like, yo, it's terminal, 6 months to live. Holy! I know a few of them joints. I know a few of them joints, chat. I know a few of them joints. She's trying to get in the will. Right here. Shador, your allowance finna be her goddamn alimony. That's a fact. Shador. What's the other little nigga name? Shiloh? Yeah, all right, nigga. Y'all better read the fine print. I know a few chicks that do this. Oh, a nigga sick? They ain't never love a nigga like that yet. Like, they love a sick nigga. They in the hospital with the crocodile tears. They there rubbing your foot. Yo, your foot full of pus, all type of shit. The doctor looking at it like, we gotta chop this bitch off. This shit is done. She rubbing it. She even kissing it. She there to secure the bag. Facts. For real. In there balling. This is a different type of game. Yo, chat, there's mad games these chicks got. These chicks got all type of games. Brittany Renner just did the Muslim game. Yo. Yo, I'm one of y'all like, y'all seen her do it.
I've seen him do
it. We seen her do it. Brittany Renner pop back out. She's showing booty like it's going out of style. Bro, come on, man. Bro, let's stop the cap, bro. There's mad games being ran. Shorty went from like coming from head to toe, nigga. You couldn't even see the black of her eye, nigga. All you seen was this, nigga. Look like binoculars. Now the ass, nigga, the ass looked like it was in a fucking hyperbaric chamber, nigga. You know that shit that Goku used to go in and train? That ass came out fatter ever since she took that little burqa off. Nigga, this shit look fat as a motherfucker. Goddamn. Look at this shit. Let me tell you this, man. After Kevin Gates played her, she gotta start showing that ass to let that nigga know what he missed. In case you forgot, fuck nigga. God damn, she look good. Yeah, all this shit is done. Yeah, we couldn't see the curves. Whole time I'm looking at this picture, I'm like, where's the moose knuckle? Where's the moose knuckle at? Where's the moose knuckle? There's no moose knuckle? Yeah, all right, nigga. Surprise! We're back. Back in the game, man. Shout out to Brittany Renner, man. I fuck with Brittany. But yo, Karrueche, you run a cold game, shorty. But I don't even like, I'm not surprised by it. You know Karrueche was a stylist. Chris Brown just fell for her. Started fucking her. But you know Chris Brown, he one of them heavy-handed niggas. Allegedly. I don't know. I don't know. He one of them heavy-handed niggas. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She got tired of it. Plus, here's the thing too. He made her his queen, so everybody was on her line trying to see what she about. She got with Victor Cruz and a couple other niggas. This is an interesting arc. What type of you see, this is crazy. What type of cancer Dion got? What cancer this nigga got? It better not be terminal. How come the first time you see this chick with this nigga is when he's facing cancer surgery? I didn't even know nigga had cancer. Okay, it was bladder cancer. They say he cured. Look at it. She balling.
This is the video sparking headlines and raising the question, are Karrueche and Dion dating?
You're dealing with.
Yo, Karrueche. Yo, you know Karrueche was on like some daytime show getting Emmys and shit? Yo, Karrueche, this is the best acting job you ever did, gang. This is the best acting job you ever did. This is a good one.
Bladder cancer.
A very emotional Karrueche in the hospital with the NFL legend turned headline-making Colorado University football coach as he undergoes surgery to remove his bladder.
Yo, chat, you know this shit cap. Yo, Dion got like 7 kids. You don't see the kids in one of them. We just see this chick we never seen him with before. Man, this cap, bro. Bro, this is cap. Yo, Dion got a kid that's fucking Jacquees. What's her name? It's one of the Sanders. Like, one of his kids fucking Jacquees. What's her name? Deion Sanders' daughter. What's her name? DeAndre. Come on, bruv. Where's Charlamagne at? You're telling me he about to go through cancer surgery. You don't see his sister, his mama, his cousin. You don't see all them bum-ass niggas he been taking care of for 20, 30 years. You don't see none of his kids. All of a sudden you see is Karrueche. Nigga, please. Nigga, this is staged. Nigga. What the fuck?
This is the video sparking headlines and raising he had cancer.
You don't even see no other family member. Like, you think Shiloh and Shador was just like, all right, nigga, we just gonna work on our spirals and OTAs while Karrueche is like walking their father down to the bladder cancer surgery spot. Like, come on, nigga. Come on.
Down the hall after the successful operation.
Look, they got a full camera crew in this shit. This shit is an acting job. Yo, Shador, I know you getting money in the NFL now, but just check that will. Shorty doing too much. She's trying to get up in that bit. Check it. This shit looks staged as fuck. Look at this shit.
You know I got my other brother right here.
Cancer.
Hold on.
This. Don't put anything in your pockets. Okay. Let me get you some warm wipes.
Give me one second. I gotta go take a piss.
You can tell by the familiarity that we've been here before. I can't even get myself to say it. Hey, what's going on?
We are at the hospital because we are dealing with Okay. We are dealing with bladder cancer. And he is having his bladder removed.
Oh, hell no.
And they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines. And this
this is good.
Was I guess the best because
Chat, this one of them ones. She showed up to the hospital. She like, Dion, I wore the sweater that I took from your house when you fucked me that night, and I still got it. And like, she got the oversized sweater on. She got the crocodile tears coming out of her eyes. Told me they're gonna create a new bladder, a new intestines. Yo, somebody check that nigga Will. Yo, a chick like this come in your life when you got 2 years to live, tops. She just coming for like, yo, she already hit up the nigga that gon', after you dead, they be like, yo, we reading the last will and testament. Yo, the Deion Sanders Foundation, 100% goes to Karuche Tran. Now, Shiloh, shut the fuck up. You ain't getting nothing. Shador, all you get is a good luck, nigga. Deandra, good luck with Jaquise. Everything, all the cars, the houses, the 400 million goes to Karuche Tran. Huh? What the fuck? Look at these tears.
it fully removes the cancer to ensure that it doesn't come back because it was close to his.
This bitch sound like an oncologist. Yo, listen, man, the cancer comes back, but it comes back in like this thing. So, we just gotta check it. So every time he goes to the bathroom and he pees, I just gotta make sure I press against his groin to make sure the cancer has what the fuck? How she know this much shit? Yo, securing the bag is like a sport. Chat, I'm telling you, this is the last level. When you start getting with the niggas that's in and out the hospital, and the whole time, every time you show up to the hospital, you're like, when is this fuck nigga gonna kick the fucking, when he gonna kick the can? Like, what the hell? Yo, they say, Caruso, we had a successful surgery. He gonna recover in 2 months. Fuck! Fuck! Whole time she at the goddamn hospital praying for the complication. Huh? What? Yeah, you say it's a blood clot? Huh? Oh, you just Jamaican? Blood clot? Oh my God. All right, okay, just give me a real update later.
Muscle. So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
I know he not no fool. Yo, let me tell you this. Yo, Unc. Yo, Dion, you let her finesse you? Travis Hunter don't want to hear nothing from you for life.
Texting the boys. It's their first day of practice today, and I'm excited. This is kind of the first day that we've been apart for a long time.
Yo, Caruso must got that fire. Y'all knew, I knew Caruso had that fire. Nigga, I knew she had that fire when, nigga, if you ever pulled up on your ex like this, nigga, you know he got that fire, nigga. Oh, this is an old video, man. What the fuck? This is from like 9 years
Probably
ago.
has some type of sense of it.
Wait, where's the picture? Where's the picture? Come on now. The way Breezy pulled up on her, though. The fuck? I can't find it. I ain't know there. Nah, man. Nah, this right here. I knew she had that fire. Holy shit. God damn. Chris Brown doing all them backflips, somersaults, and twirls, them gyration, belly rolls, doing all that type of That nigga look like Gabby Douglas. Yo, I heard that nigga on his goddamn tour doing all type of shit, doing a triple backflip. Like that nigga doing his thing. And he had this plain Jane little fucking like Blasian chick had him strung out. She had that fire. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's unturned though. It's unturned.
I love you, son, and proud of you. I can't. Statement right there.
That can happen. Could have something in it as well.
But she's saying it with a for sure tone, and you're talking about 5 to 10%.
Yo, this shit don't even look real, man. I don't know if Deion Sanders got a mama and a daddy, but like, how the hell Karuchi here, but they not there? How your kids in here, but Karuchi here? This is something that didn't look good.
I know.
It don't make sense.
I agree. So say it again. When we come back for guaranteed, could come back kind of like the same issue.
Like more chemo, or
yeah, it sounded like it was just like way more aggressive. But that's what kind of, after talking to him and then talking to the people that were on it, it's kind of like solidified his mind, because I guess we didn't really know. They kind of, not that they downplayed it for us, but right, it's not in his muscle, but it's like a very.
Come on, everybody got something going on. We better be happy right here. We happy.
Yo, Karuchi is the chick that got the furthest in the game with no ass. This is like I'm gonna lie, I gotta clap it up for her. No BBL, no nothing. She ain't widening her hips. She ain't put a little ass shot in there. And she's still getting these niggas, man. She gotta be good. She talented. Word to her. Look.
Come on, everybody got something going on. We better.
She built like that one streamer, Jason the Ween, or whatever his name is. Like just built like a little boy. You know what I mean?
We happy right here. We happy. What's going on with y'all? Everybody happy? You good? You good? How you doing? Right, we good. Everybody good? You good too? Yeah, I'm good, man. You good? We good. All right.
Damn, she holding that hand tight.
Everybody got to perk up right here. I can't be the only one come back. All good in there? Everybody good?
We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I need to hear.
All right. This is where we're gonna part ways with you guys, okay?
Yes, sir. Split the hand outside.
Okay, I see what they got going on here. Oh, they got part 2.
Bye, thank you.
Yeah. Where's my son?
Okay.
I say put it low.
Okay, all right, finally. His family come through. Okay, good.
Do we ever complain? And all that?
Is she in part 2?
Crazy. Because the food. Well.
Oh shit, look at her.
God.
Just a little.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Karuchi though. Hey, it's a different type of bag securing when they remove the bladder and you gotta squeeze the pee bag. Like, yo, she like, yo, you don't got no bladder no more. All your piss is in this bag. I'm gonna squeeze it in the toilet. That's securing. That's securing. That's securing. Nah, Karuchi on some shit. She on some shit. She gonna have to squeeze the pee bag into the toilet. That's a fact. That's some real shit. She working. She working. I ain't gonna lie. All y'all chicks who be thinking y'all deserve X, Y, and Z, if you ain't never been with a nigga who lost his bladder and you gotta squeeze the pee bag into the toilet, you don't deserve a motherfucking thing. She working for that motherfucking money. She working for that motherfucking money. That's a fact. She working for that motherfucking money, nigga. She working. The next level is gonna be, obviously I hope you don't go through this. The colostomy thingy. You know the shit bag? Oh, hell nah. If she gotta squeeze that out, she deserve it. She deserve that. She working for that bitch. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom.
You want your slippers or are you okay with your socks? I think she might be better than a cane.
Yeah.
A little taller, yeah.
You know, she said, Doc, I got this, Doc. I got this. Y'all did y'all thing in the surgery room. I got this in the bathroom. Hold up. I'm going to make sure he good. That's how you get in the will. That's how you get in the will. I'm not mad.
Where it's supposed to go over the prostate and connect everything, the ureters. That's why he has a drain in there, because the ureters.
Oh, so she gonna get the drain shit good. Okay. Look at this. This is W right here. Nigga, she looking like how they be talking about. She look like young Bruce Leroy. She look like young Bruce Leroy. That's what's up.
So it's like major. Yeah, look at him. Look at major. I can't say shit around him.
Oh,
Nice job.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, they make a new bladder. All of that hurts. They go in through your penis too at some point, so that hurts. The catheter hurts. The new bladder hurts. The intestines.
Yo, she over here like. So wait, when I'm giving him head, I gotta suck on the bag too? Like, yo, Carucci, you gotta get in the bag some love. Yo, you gotta be Pac committed. Yo, she listen like, what? The catheter? Wait, they going through the peanut? Yeah, you gotta slurp that bag up too. That's how I go. Damn, look at her. She's like, God damn, I didn't know if I signed up for that. Hold up now. Look.
The intestines.
Look at her. She's like, what? In what?
Hurts. The new bladder hurts. The intestines.
Oh, nah.
And then the skin and muscle itself too when they have to suture that closed. So that's on that bag.
It's like they just cut it open.
They in fact did.
They sure did.
They in fact did.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was like that. To the front show. Joe was happy bucking.
What?
Joe was happy at
Nah, shout out to Carucci still though. I think that's the last time you see her in there. What the fuck? Is this the pee bag? Where Carucci at? This is her job.
Hey, buddy, I just tweeted out, I said, what's going on? So y'all remember when Future said I was just on my phone with D-Boy?
Oh, is that the P?
Inspired me to go harder.
That's not the P.
I was just on the phone with D-Boy. I said, music inspired me to go harder in the gym.
Nah, for real.
Nah, you're not gonna have small talk with me. Wait, this is not P. This look like some red shit. This is blood? Oh, that might be the drainage shit. Where Carucci at, man?
quiet.
Like, good Lord,
We
man.
saved this for you, Malone.
God damn. Nah, Carucci's a trooper, though. Carucci a real trooper. Well, these trips ain't gonna get paid for by themselves. Shout out to Carucci, man. While these other bitches chasing trips to Turks, Carucci gonna catch you when you're on your deathbed or you're on a consultancy appointment for you to get some terminal cancer, man. Shout out to Carucci, man. I fuck with you, Carucci. I rock with you, shorty. You're a different type of person, okay? And by the way, I'm joking. She might be really just in it for love, okay? We just never knew she was with the nigga till like, yo, we just took your appendix out and we took out like 3 other things. So your bladder going too, and yeah, this shit is all whatever. Be like, oh yeah, your new girl's here, huh? Whatever. Okay, let's leave them alone, man. Let's leave them alone. This is all jokes. Carucci, do not hear this and go get mad at me. Because I'm not the person to do that with. I'm really nasty. Okay. Yo, Boosie might be going to jail. Hopefully he doesn't. He said just accepted a plea deal from the federal government on his gun case. He said, I thought this case was over. But I was going to get on with my life. But God don't make mistakes, and I'm tired of fighting. So I talked to my family. This is the right decision. Told my fans across the world, just say a prayer for your boy and go get the new album. So it looked like he's taking a plea. If you guys don't know, they had dismissed this case before because they looked at it to say, even though he was a felon with a gun, he wasn't really outlawed or banned from having a gun. That was a really controversial thing because, felons aren't supposed to have guns, but supposedly if the crime that you committed wasn't one that involved a gun or had any violent implications, the original law that said, or the original, amendment that said that people who were felons shouldn't have guns only applied to the people who did gun crimes. And Boosie wasn't somebody who did gun crimes, even though they said that someone who's an addict also shouldn't have guns as well. And they're claiming that Boosie having a drug plea or a drug charge that he pled guilty to, that meant he was. Now, Boosie tried to argue like, no, I was the drug dealer, not the drug consumer. But they then pointed out that part of one of his pleas, because, when it comes to drug selling, they'll be like, well, you got locked up for intent to distribute. That's a lot more years versus you got locked up for drug possession, which is usually seen as you were going to use that drug for personal use. So essentially, Boosie is looked at almost like a drug addict because he didn't take the distribution charge, which would carry more years. And because of that, suppose he could have a gun. So they recharge him again. And Boosie's now saying he's tired of fighting. So he's just going to take this plea and shit. Given his history, it feels like they're going to try to give him some years. But if he's taking a plea, I would imagine it's a controversial thing. I don't know if he could get out on some type of probation or maybe something where he doesn't serve as much time in jail. We love Boosie. We hope he doesn't serve any time in jail. But apparently he's taking a plea, so now his fate is going to lie in the hands of the recommendation of the prosecutors based on the plea, and also the judge who will take all that in consideration and give him a sentence. So, Boosie, we rock with you, brother. Okay. Now, did y'all see Johnny Manziel, who got at Gilly? So remember Gilly and Gilly was getting into it with Cam Newton. And with Gilly getting into it with Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel just jumped in the conversation and he said, yo, Gilly, you may be the biggest fucking loser on this planet, talking like you've done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. He also shared a couple of messages. He says, take Jalen Hurts' dick out of your mouth already for a couple of minutes. I'm pretty sure you already got a girl. Says, I can't wait for this response. Just set up the rough and rowdy and let's call it a day. Said, I love $1 million worth of game, but that's the corniest shit I ever seen in my life. So former football player Johnny Manziel basically saying he don't fuck with Gilly because of how Gilly was acting and kind of like trying to diss Cam Newton. Gilly, this is the video that Gilly had made after Cam Newton basically said, you don't do nothing better than me, blah, 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 blah. Gilly made this video.
Cam ain't never had one of these. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these. I said Cam Newton never got one of these. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dom.
What about Saquon? Vote?
I'm not going back and forth for a lie. Jalen do a lot of things wrong, but he do
Okay. Then Gilly comes back with this video to respond to Johnny Manziel, who said this to him. He said this. Look.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the motherfuckers you can fuck with, Johnny, what the fuck would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and fuck with me, Johnny? I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. Ain't no secret.
Why is Gilly eyes so big?
You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right?
Yo, how is Gilly's eyes so big?
Johnny, what the fuck would make you get up and just say, you gonna slap me? Out of all the motherfuckers on planet
Gilly's eyeballs are too big. Pause.
Earth, Johnny, you gonna slap me? Had to be this shit right here, Johnny. Because it ain't 1917 no more, Johnny. This is 2025. Niggas fight back, Johnny. The fuck make you think you just gonna slap a nigga and then what you just gonna do? You just gonna walk off about your business, Johnny, and just ain't nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a bet nap, Johnny, to over and under for how many fucking days you gonna lay in the hospital. Oh. And I'm taking 13 and a half days. I'm taking the fucking over, Johnny. Now let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the fuck out of AAB. African American business, Johnny. This shit ain't had nothing to do with you. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You hear me? Now, Cam said what he said about jailing. I told Cam he did something you couldn't do in a Super Bowl, and then Cam, big, goofy, extra sensitive ass, started talking personal shit. So you and Cam could both sit y'all super goofy asses down some fucking where. Fucking Cocaine Johnny and big fucking sensitive. You big sassy ass nigga, sit your dumb ass down somewhere, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. But I told you niggas, neither one of y'all could fuck with jailing. And then you talk about, I'm the biggest loser. You ain't did nothing on the football field, neither did you, Johnny. You was in a fucking league for 2 weeks. They sent you to the fucking Australian Kangaroos. The fuck you, I think you did 2 years with the Lithuanian Bombers or some shit. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't did shit either. Get the fuck out of here, Johnny. Right.
Now, I'm going to just say this. First of all, I'm going to give everybody a little bit of credit. I think Cam Newton, I think in some sense people look at, Gilly very entertaining. I wouldn't say he's a mascot for, the Eagles, but, he's a very entertaining guy, and, he kind of, energizes that fan base. I think all these football players are going about it wrong by even responding to Gilly. And y'all are responding to him basically saying you never did anything. Gilly's just a fan of football. The fact that y'all are trying to compare y'all time in the league or y'all experience or expertise with his, he's just going to clown the shit out of y'all. So, again, I think they should just ignore him, honestly. I think that they should have ignored him. Y'all not as funny as Gilly. Gilly knows how to roast better than y'all. And also, because y'all are all podcasting now or nobody's a current NFL player, it doesn't matter that Gilly never played in the NFL. So that's why if I was y'all, I would just stick to y'all jobs of, well, not y'all jobs because I don't think Johnny Manziel does that. But if I'm Cam, I would just stick to my job of I'm a former quarterback and I know more than these other guys. Other than that, Gilly's just going to have a great time roasting y'all, which I think he did. You know? So, bro, y'all are football players. Why the fuck y'all argue with Gilly? Y'all are football players that if y'all tell us something, Gilly's a fan. Let me tell you this. Someone who's an expert at something shouldn't argue with someone who's just a fan. Gilly's just a fan of the Eagles. He's biased. He wants the Eagles to win. They did win. He's going to get his moment in the sun to bask and gloat. Y'all not supposed to engage with him. Let him go say whatever you want to say. If it would be different if it was a sports pundit you were actually arguing with. But Gilly, I think y'all niggas signed up for whatever y'all signed up for. Him clowning y'all, I think that's par for the course, okay? Chat, have y'all seen this, man? So, the homie, really not the homie, but, so Metro Boomin dropped an album, okay? Have y'all heard it? Anybody in the chat has heard the Metro Boomin album? Now, a lot of people are kind of, taken aback by some of his responses. He's been going viral because a lot of people have said that for whatever reason, they don't like it, okay? And his response to it is that the people that don't like the album are the people that don't go outside, that don't get pussy, that never been with bitches, that never did. And people are kind of looking at him because they're like, wait, can you not take criticism, right? Let me see if I can find that. Okay. Yeah, so he was just like, a lot of y'all get no bitches and it shows. And somebody says, he reposted a tweet that said, I'm sorry, but the JVP ain't ready for this new Metro. Now, apparently this album that Metro created was supposed to be like nostalgic for like the old Atlanta, right? The old Atlanta, which was like the Young Dros, the Flocka, Travis Porter era, right? So it was creating an album to kind of be nostalgic to that time. And so he had said the JVP ain't ready for the new Metro at all. They don't know about the black boy, white boy swag like that. That includes Shop Boys, Young Dro, Waka, Flocka, Travis Porter, J Money, Rocco, Rich Kids, Roscoe Dash. And, he did say, let's not do this. Big fan of JVP, and I've been a regular viewer for years. I'm even a subscriber on Patreon. Wow. I respect even everything that was said up till there, except Ish say no girls are listening to this. That's what he said? Let me see. Joe Budden, Metro Boomin. Let's see. What did they say? What was said? I guess I can't find it. Is there not JBP Metro? Where can I find that conversation? Is it this?
What's popping, y'all? He was like,
but I'm still waiting for my vibe. All right. I got right out of there and went to track 5.
This sounds much like my listening experience.
I'm giving you my experience.
No, I think I was kind of the same.
Yeah. I went to track 5. I cut it off immediately, never to return to it.
Reasonable.
Now, I'm not saying that I won't return to it.
Made your coffee extra hot, some bullshit.
That was the end of my Metro Boomin experience. So if y'all have more to add, please feel free.
I got to 6.
One further.
Wait. It's 13 tracks on disc 1. So then I was like, all right, maybe that's a disc.
Oh, shit, it's more.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a long fucking album. So I was like, all right, maybe that's a disc 1 type of thing. 2 different vibes.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? All right, cool. Let me go to track 1 on disc 2. Can you press it?
Oh, sure. There's a whole nother disc.
This might be like an ode to Atlanta. Maybe Atlanta loves it. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I applaud the.
It's something different though.
He went for a thing, and I think that he executed the thing
perfectly.
I maybe just don't want to hear that thing this morning. I may feel differently if I hear it in a different environment.
And another thing I didn't like.
All right, so look like they didn't like it. All right, okay. So anyway, Metro went on a whole tirade. I realized Metro is very different if he's not standing alongside Future. He does make good albums. I'm not here to I know me and him, we've had our differences. I'm not here to hate on Metro.
Let's say platinum 21.
Yeah, by the way, if you remember Roscoe Dash and shit like that, I guess he was trying to bring that movement back. Okay.
Let's say platinum 21. She want.
Now, who are the features on this album? Let me look at it. Metro. I got another screen open. You guys can't see it. Metro Boomin. J Money, Travis Porter, Young Dro, Gucci Man, Roscoe Dash, Quavo. Oh yeah, I could tell why people don't like it. Hey, Metro, I'm actually gonna be on your side with this. Let me just showcase this real quick. Metro, I'm about to be on your side with this. Metro, like, I mean, I wasn't the most amused by most of these songs, but yeah, niggas is dick riders. Nigga, you put a bunch of washed up artists on this shit. With all due respect, Travis Porter, washed up. Young Dro, washed up. Roscoe Dash, washed up. And half of these other niggas, people don't know. Yeah, so again, I'm not saying that songs ain't hot, but niggas is dick riders. So when niggas don't see, they're thinking Atlanta, and they don't see Baby, Future, they don't see 21 Savage, they don't see Thug, they don't see the current hot artists, even Gunna. Yeah, I know you won't work with Gunna, but whatever. Yeah, they're gonna hate. They're like, niggas is dick riders. So again, I didn't listen to the album, but truth be told, looking at the features, I know nobody on planet Earth is gonna say these songs sound good. Not because they don't sound good, it's because these days people look at features or look at the people on the song to help them determine if it's hot. Now, again, I haven't listened to it. Maybe y'all really think it sucks or whatever, but I'm going to give him a little bit of grace with that. I didn't know he got, like, bro, the nigga got a song with T.I., Young Dro, Roscoe Dash, and Travis Porter. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, come on. Right? Now, I will say people were tight at him. Sorry. People were tight at him, or not tight at him, but people were like, yo, he's spiraling because the tweets that he was sending out, and let me see if I can find them. Let's see if I can find it. Okay.
Twitter because his album stinks and everybody's hating on it, bro. He says a lot of y'all get no girls and it shows. Well, let me tell you, Metro Boomin, music taste is not defined by having females, dog. Like, bro, your shit just sucks. I don't know how to say it in other terms.
Yo, I keep telling y'all that fans be dick riders. Listen, I don't like Metro, but I really believe they don't see no relevant niggas on here. And what Metro got to realize, when Drake says, shut your bitch ass up and make some drums, nigga, is because, Metro, you're a great producer, but you're not a trendsetter when it comes to music. If Future wanted to do some nostalgic shit, it would work. Metro don't got that stain to stand on his own and just dictate that that's happening. He don't have that stain. If Future came out and said, yo, I'm about to drop an album on some Dungeon Family shit, it would slap. It's Future. If, let me see who else. If Thug was like, yo, I'm going back to 2014 Thug, or on some other shit, like, people would rock with it. Metro, because he doesn't have a voice and he leads with production, the artists themselves, they're always louder than the producer, and half of these niggas are irrelevant. So, again, I'm pretty sure, I think Metro got a good ear. I don't think he's going to put out hot garbage, but I think he's going to put out a bunch of irrelevant niggas, and niggas don't care. Truth be told. Nigga, if this shit was polluted with a bunch of Future, niggas just call this shit hot as fuck, bro. But niggas is like, who the fuck is YK Nice? No disrespect. Who's Brisky? Like, who are these people? Like, who the fuck is... Yo, the nigga put Jose Guapo on this shit. Anyway. Oh, so niggas is...
Jids.
So niggas is roasting...
Metro Boomin is pissed on Twitter.
Oh, they're roasting Metro? I didn't know that. I didn't know they roasted Metro. Well, I guess it's a humbling thing for him to realize, yo, listen, when you stand next to Future, everything is hot. You don't stand next to Future, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same. Okay. What else? Chat, we've been on for 4 hours. Why do I feel tired, though? I get up too late, though. I might feel tired and shit. I don't know. What the fuck? Should have got some coffee. Let me see. What else did I have in the title? Oh, let me get to the Diddy denied bail shit. So, and you guys can go to theakademy.blog if you want to read the whole document. So Diddy's side chick Gina, and we're talking about Gina Hua, she penned a whole letter. This is this woman right here, the one that claimed at one point that Diddy beat her ass. She penned a letter in the latest bail application to the Judge Submaranian, and they were asking for bail for Diddy, and they were just saying in the history of, the Mann Act being prosecuted, they never locked up the Johns, or prosecuted the Johns that were supposedly buying penis, right? And this was the very first time. Now, in their recent submission before the judge was supposed to hear these arguments and make his ruling, there was an interesting letter that came in. It was Exhibit A. It says, Dear Your Honor, my name is Virginia Hua, and I'm writing as the person identified as victim 3 in this case. I've known Sean Combs for many years, both a personal and professional capacity. From that experience, I've seen him primarily as a father, a family man, and as a businessman, roles that he's always striven to uphold. I guess she ain't had nobody to proofread this shit, right? I provide this letter to share my observation about his character and respectfully request that the court permit his release on bond while the case proceeds. I acknowledge and respect that Mr. Combs stands accused, and the court must weigh the public safety and the integrity of the legal process. At the same time, I believe it's important that the court to have a full picture of who he is beyond the allegations. Our relationship, like many, was not always perfect. We experienced ups and downs, and mistakes were made, but he was willing to acknowledge his mistakes and make better decisions in the future. Over the years that followed, he made visible efforts to become a better person and address the harm he had caused. By the time our relationship ended, he embodied the energy of love, patience, and gentleness that was markedly different from his past behavior. To my knowledge, he's not been violent for many years, and he has been committed to being a father first. Who the fuck is my friend on the phone? Yo, I have a stray cat that be coming to my door, bro. Did y'all hear that? Oh, the fuck. Yeah, Pluto going crazy. I got a stray cat at my fucking front door, bro. My ex used to feed this fucking cat. This is why you can't feed stray animals. They come to my house every day expecting food outside. Anyway. Okay. Over the years that followed, he made visible efforts to become a better person and address the harm that he had caused. By the time our relationship ended, he embodied the energy of love, patience, and gentleness that was markedly different from his past behavior. To my knowledge, he's not been violent for many years, and he's been committed to being a father first. I'm writing this because I do not view Mr. Combs as a danger to me or the community. This is his first criminal case. Throughout the investigation and proceedings, he has been cooperative. Damn, yo, she love this nigga. Respectful and compliant. He has sustained ties to his family, his community, and including children who depend on him for emotional and financial support. Granted him bond would allow him to continue caring for his family and fulfill his responsibilities while still being subject to the court supervision. I want to assure the court that if released, I believe Mr. Combs will adhere to all conditions imposed and will not jeopardize his freedom or the well-being of his family. Allowing him to be home will also support the healing process for all involved. I ask that you consider all of these factors. Wow. Now, if you guys don't know, that is Gina. And clearly, she is, she is basically testifying and writing this declaration to say, I'm not scared of Diddy. Now, this was an important declaration to have on file because they won't let Diddy out because they think he's still a danger to the community. And even though he wasn't convicted of the RICO, they saw evidence of violence, and the judge could use whatever they saw, even if he wasn't convicted, to be discretionary on bond. So the judge claims that they think that Diddy might be, a threat to the community or victims. Remember, Cassie wrote a letter. Remember, I don't think Daphne didn't write a letter, but Dawn Rashad wrote a letter, and like somebody else. Like there's a couple other people that wrote a letter, right? Actually, a couple of assistants wrote a letter. And the judge has to weigh this to say, these are people who testified in my court. He did get found guilty on some of the counts. And with his guilty plea, the people who testified, they're still scared of him. They're scared that he might come out if he's granted bond and do things to them or make their life a living hell. And the judge is saying, I'm not going to let him out. That's why they got Gina to say, hey, I'm a victim too, but I don't feel scared of Diddy. He could come out of jail. Now, what ended up happening is that his bail was actually denied, Chad. So I'm not saying this is the end all be all, but it does look like from here on out, Diddy might have to just wait until the conclusion of the sentencing period to see what's going to happen. Here is the order. The order says defendant Sean Combs renews his request for bail on this application. He doesn't contest that the detention is mandatory for his crimes of conviction. He relies solely on the limited exception to mandatory detention where the court finds clear As for risk of flight, this is the judge saying this. Sorry. He fails to meet the burden by clear and convincing evidence for the reasons set forth on the record July 2nd, 2025. Increasing the amount of the bond, remember they offered $50 million, or devising additional conditions doesn't change the calculus given the circumstances of the heavy burden of proof he bears. They conceded the defendant's violence in his personal relationships. This violence happens behind closed doors. It's impossible to police with conditions. On this basis alone, his applications is denied. So they're saying he does violence behind closed doors. Even if they let him out and he has security around him 24/7, even if he's on house arrest, he could still commit that violence. Even if the flight or danger requirement was satisfied, there's no exceptional reasons warranting a departure from what Congress has required. Combs' Mann Act arguments might have traction in a case that didn't involve evidence of violence, coercion, or subjugation in connection with the acts of prostitution at issue, but the record here contains evidence of all three. While there was nothing more than a case of willing swingers utilizing voluntary service of escorts for their mutual pleasure, the government takes the opposition view that Cassie Ventura and Jane were beaten, coerced, threatened, lied to, and victimized by Combs as a part of participation. Let's see. Sorry, Chad. In these events. This makes the case unlike any of the cases Combs points to and places outside the narrow exception to the detention that Congress otherwise deemed mandatory. To be clear and indicated in the July 2nd hearing, the court offers no views as to how the parties' competing arguments about the evidence will cash out for the purpose of sentencing, which is happening in just 60 days. At this juncture, however, the record does not establish the kind of out-of-the-ordinary exceptional circumstances requiring this immediate release. He points to the squalor and danger of the MDC conditions. He says they've been aggravated by the federal government, aggressive budget cuts this year, the public outcry, Basically, they're saying they're not letting this thing out, man. Yeah. Wow. So Diddy has been denied bail. Denied bail. And he will sit until, they're saying October 3rd. They were pushing for September. But, at this point, August, September, October. So it's less than 60 days. They're telling him, buddy, you might as well just stay in jail. You're going to get sentenced in 60 days already. And if you get sentenced and you're in jail, it'll be counted as time served. So that's what it is. Diddy will sit in jail until October 3rd. I can't feasibly see another bail application be made or even listened to, because the judge is affirming what they said on the second, that there is no reason why they need to grant him bail immediately, given the fact that he's convicted of some things and he will be sentenced. And the sentences on the things he's convicted of does carry years in prison. So we're going to see. We will see. Okay? Alrighty then. What else? Trump and Charlamagne. Should I do that one? Kind of want to do that one. Should I do it? I know what I'm going to do. Chat, I'm calling it for the night because I can tell I'm getting tired, chat. I'm not even going to lie to you. I streamed a little bit too late today. I'm going to call it for tonight. I'm going to push 2 topics for tomorrow, so I'm going to apologize. I know we've only been on for like 4 hours. It says 4 hours and 20 minutes, but really it's been like 3 hours and 40 minutes because I did a 30-minute intro. But here's the thing. I'm going to push the Charlamagne topic because I do have a lot to say about that. And I'm not that political, but I do want to give a very fair chance at analyzing that. That's also a big topic in hip-hop, but also outside of hip-hop. And what else was I going to cover? What the fuck? There is some Drake stuff to discuss, and that's why I didn't want to get into that at 4 hours in. All right, so chat, I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm definitely coming back tomorrow. Okay, I know I've been inconsistent with I've stopped even saying 1:30, but today was 1:30. I'll be back tomorrow a little bit earlier, but I'll come back with that, some Drake news. We did the Nicki and Dez. We didn't do that Trump stuff. But we will be back tomorrow. Okay? Somebody said there's no stream tomorrow. I guarantee there is. It will be. So I'm just apologizing because I don't want to half-ass these 2 topics, and then y'all are watching it on YouTube and y'all like, that's it, nigga. So give me tomorrow a little bit earlier time, and we'll knock these topics out first, and then we'll get to the rest of the stuff that's pending. All right, chat. I do love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for purchasing all of the shirt's been going crazy. If you guys don't know, we do got the Bully the Scene shirts that's on sale. theakademy.blog. By the way, they're up for pre-order if you don't know. It's for pre-order, okay? The Bully the Scene shirt, please go cop them. If you guys do cop them, I'll give you guys a shout out on the next stream. But chat, I don't want to half-ass anything tonight, so just excuse me and forgive me. And I know we talked to Wack for an hour today. This shit dragged. I apologize. It definitely dragged today with Wack. But at least the Birdman thing's coming. Anyway, chat, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Not the best stream because I feel like I could have did more topics. And I drag a couple things, but we'll get to it tomorrow. All right, chat. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a nice day. And yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll have first week sales because I was looking for first week sales. So we'll see what Metro is going to be selling the first week. By the way, we'll talk first week. I'll put that on my list. Sales. We should have sales predictions. By the way, Young Boy sold 52. So we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Sales predictions. Charlamagne, Trump, Drake, ICEMAN. Okay, we'll get to that tomorrow, all right? But we'll do some sales breakdown tomorrow. And, yeah. And if we run out of topics tomorrow, we might do Discord. So if you guys are in the Discord, please go sign up for the Discord or get in our community on Twitter. And I'll try to get in one of those if I'm slow with topics to chop it up with y'all, all right? Chat, love y'all. Have a good night. It's 1:35. Please go get some rest. Get up for work for tomorrow if you got to go to